Hello, and welcome to the Gone Too Far from Behind the Bar podcast, Corona Apocalypse Edition. Unfortunately, we don't have my brother here because he's trying to keep his baby safe, so he's been limiting himself to exposure to other people. Unfortunately, he can't flash nobody right now, too, so exposure has been completely limited. So if you were looking for, one of those skinny pictures of my brother, I don't know why I went there. That was weird. We miss you, Chase. Sorry, buddy. Anywho, we've got video. We've got that guy. We've got that guy. Blue's got that guy. Yeah. Oh, by the way, host Kyler here, chasing spirit, and today we've got Blue. This is Blue, my buddy, my boy Blue.
Yes. Yeah, I'm happy to be here, Kyler. I'm happy to be here. It's been a long time coming, brother.
Yeah, I've been trying to get you to do this since we started it. You got the best fucking stories.
Yeah, man.
I love your stories.
I love you, man. Like, since you told me about this idea, I wanted to do it. But, with kids and whatnot.
Yeah, jobs. Yeah, you got too many, bro.
Man. I'll tell you. Do you like minivans?
No.
I'm a minivan man now.
Minivan man.
You gotta be. You're not gonna be comfortable in anything else with the kids I got.
Yeah.
You need space, elbow space, throwing space.
You
gotta throw something at. Yeah, man. Sometimes.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
They get the picture. They're quick though. Quick reflexes.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about my
That's how you develop superstar athletes.
Definitely.
You got to be dodging. Hey, did you know that Jerry Rice, that's kind of how he developed his dexterity and like his hand-eye coordination? His dad was a bricklayer. So his dad used to lay bricks, right? So he would do like a second story where he's like laying brick. So Jerry Rice used to stand on there and some guy would be underneath throwing bricks at him and he would catch him. Bah, bah, bah. And that's what really like helped develop his hand-eye coordination when he was younger and transitioned really well into football. Made him one of the best. Actually, you know what? I think he's pretty much the undisputed best wide receiver of all time.
I agree, for sure. Like Mr. Rice, man, that dude is amazing. I actually did not know that about him, though.
Yeah. I watched,
cool.
It was either 30 for 30 or just watched a straight documentary on it. But it was fucking great. Featured cocktail, before we get really into the heart of it, is going to be an Armagnac Beautiful. So cheers, my man.
Cheers, my brother.
Beautiful is extremely simple cocktail. It is half. That's fucking
I like
titties,
that,
bro.
I like that.
Generally, a beautiful is just half cognac, half Grand Marnier. Simple as that. Beautiful. A beautiful.
It is.
So we added Armagnac, which is a tad bit drier than say like a Hennessy. So it's got a little bit more dryness to it, which helps cut into that sweetness from the Grand Marnier. And that's fucking fantastic. I don't know if you could see in the camera here, but we have some nice hand-carved, beautifully clear ice. Yeah, you throw it in that one right here.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is some good stuff. It really is beautiful. The presentation, the flavor.
Yeah.
Like, James Blunt wrote a song for this moment right here.
I've had that stupid song stuck in my head all day.
Yes, you caught my eye. As soon as I seen the ice in the cup, that's all I could say.
All right. Well, the first thing we always start out with when we're doing these podcasts is the first time you got drunk. What was the first time that you can remember, getting hammered? It's got to be. I mean, you got started early, right?
I got started very early, brother. Mother was a bartender, which is crazy. My mother was a bartender in the Valley.
Sorry.
My apologies. My
That's all right.
My mother was a bartender in the Valley. She worked on the north, on the west, mostly for the most part at little local bars.
Mm-hmm.
She always had liquor. But it was weird. My mother wasn't actually.
Same with me too.
My mother wasn't a big drinker, man. She drank like for special events. When she had friends around when she was hosting. So all of her bottles were, for the most part, when she was hosting. The first time I decided to try to drink, I actually wasn't hammered. It wasn't me being hammered, but I was young and I was definitely impaired. I don't think I woke up with a hangover or nothing like that. But I got the ass whooping of a lifetime, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Me as a kid, you don't think that much, right? You don't think that much.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time.
It's like, there's some liquor, I want to try it. My mother had bottles of liquor. Some of them were open, some of them weren't. She never noticed them. She never touched them.
Did you make the mistake opening one?
There was one in the freezer. The only one in the freezer, right? Let me touch that one. That one in the freezer.
That's her high priority one.
Bombay Sapphire. I remember it like it was yesterday. The
gin.
blue bottle. Yeah. See, funny thing is, that's, Snoop Dogg sang about it. Sipping on
wait. Is that why you wanted to try it?
No, I don't know why I wanted to try it. I don't know what I watched, what I seen, but something was like, you're getting older, Blue. Let's try this. I wasn't older. I was probably like 8.
So
I would say 9, something like that. This Bombay Sapphire sitting in the freezer. It's looking nice, So I tried. I think I'm a genius.
Did you like it?
I did not like it.
Oh yeah,
I did not like it.
Gin's a bad one to start with.
Yeah, I did not like it. But I just thought that's what it was. I'm like, that's why only grown-ups drink it.
Right.
You need a grown-up tongue. But I'm trying to get some hair on my chest.
Right.
I didn't even have hair on my balls yet, Everybody I hung out with was older.
Balls didn't even drop yet.
Balls didn't even drop yet, brother. But I'm thinking I'm getting older. I drink this, and I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah, I got away with murder. I'll fill it up with water.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fill it up with water.
You filled it up?
Nah, just as much as I drank.
Okay.
Did
you mark it prior?
I finished it.
No. You killed the rest of what was in there. I
killed the rest of what was in there.
So you didn't even have anything to mix water with.
I just put the water. Yes, and as a kid, you think you're winning. I stuck that shit in the freezer. Mm. I'm chilling, enjoying the buzz, I think.
Oh, because it freezes. Did it break?
It didn't break. It didn't break because it wasn't full. I didn't fill it all the way up. There was like a quarter in there.
Right.
My mother comes home. I'm chilling, thinking I got away with murder. And all I hear is, what the fuck is this? I'm like, huh? I heard that shit. That sounds like ass whoopings right behind it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was the only one that got
Butt
whipped.
cheeks clenched up real quick.
She was about to get this ass, bro. I heard it. And then she's like, what the fuck is this? I come out. I'm like, what is what? She's like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, that's your liquor, mama.
You should know. I can't touch the stuff.
I can't touch the stuff. Exactly. She was like, liquor don't freeze, motherfucker. I'm like, oh.
We haven't learned that in science class yet.
They ain't teach us that yet. A
couple years out.
And she got me. That was the first time I drank and got caught.
Okay.
I was tipsy. First time I was hammered.
Yeah, like first time you got together with your boys. Or whatever.
Okay.
Because I did one time where I think the first time I remember getting hammered. I've told this story too. Is where I got my manager at Quiznos Subs to buy us a bottle of Southern Comfort, and me and my buddy just went back and forth, shot to shot. I got home hammered drunk, and just went straight to bed. And my dad woke me up like an hour later, and he was trying to ask me questions, and I was just hammered. And he's like, "What's up? What's up? What are you drunk?" I was trying to come up with, like when you get really hammered, you're trying to come up with ideas in your head.
Right.
Oh, okay, I got to fabricate this lie. What am I going to say? What sounds good? And then I spent 5 minutes trying to figure it out, and he's staring at me the whole time. I'm like, well, now it's too late. Got to say something. And he was just like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm drunk.
Oh, that's the answer. That's the answer.
And so it was cool. Like, everything ended up being okay. We just walked up. Yeah. It was just like, he was like, well, you better not be late for school tomorrow.
Hell
and
yeah,
so
man.
I wasn't late for school. My dad, the more that you get drunk around your parents and they start coming out with a little bit of the stuff that they've done. My dad was a badass kid, dude.
Right.
He did some hood rat shit in his days.
Well, bro, the hood rat shit's always the funnest, man. The hood rat shit's always the funnest. I definitely miss the hood rat days. But that's actually the first time I got hammered was in my hood rat days. I probably was, I want to say, a senior.
Senior in high school?
Senior in high school when I got really shit-faced that I can remember.
Uh-huh.
I was part of a party crew called Fly Sue. It stood for Fuck Love, I'm Stuck Up. Bro, I lived in a small community where that shit got me so much pussy. Like, I don't regret it. As a kid, people were like, you're in a party crew. I'm like, bro, I got laid
right
so much in high school because of that shit. There was nothing to do. It's not Vegas. It's Menifee, California. They got one mall, a bowling alley, no theater. You know what I mean? A Target, not even a Walmart.
No Walmart.
No Walmart. They got
a Target.
They got a Target. You could tell that's upscale, though.
Yeah,
you know
what
I mean? There ain't shit to do besides go play soccer at the park or basketball at the rec center or some shit like that.
Just do hood rat shit.
So you threw a party, you were the shit. But we threw this cool-ass swimming pool party, and, man, I thought I was cool. I just got some tattoos that I wasn't even supposed to get. I was feeling hot shit, had a tank
Were you
top
18
on.
at your senior year?
I was 18.
Fucking mom, I do what I want.
Yep, towards the end of my senior year for the most part. But I get super hammered at this party. I remember drinking Tecate, Four Locos, and Southern Comfort with orange soda.
SoCo and
First time
soda.
I drank Southern Comfort. I've had Tecate and Four Locos a million times.
Never Southern Comfort?
Never Southern Comfort.
I got it. You want to bring it back?
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. I think it was the combination. The combination fucked me up. I got so hammered, bro. I remember seeing pictures of me like passed out in a crucifix position, and people started calling me chicken strips because apparently I threw up in a container and like 6 pieces of chicken strips came out, and I didn't eat chicken strips in weeks, brother. I don't know where the fuck those came from. I'm like,
maybe they were already in the container. And you just threw up over the top of chicken strips?
Nope, everybody called me chicken strips. They're like, bro, you threw that shit up.
It came out.
I was there for a good...
That's a funny nickname.
Yeah, I was there for some hours. I managed to get up and make it to my boy's garage. My boy actually cut our hair. Like I said, it was a small community, so he was the local barber, too. And I go and pass on his barber chair. And I remember this girl that I'm involved... Like, I wasn't involved with her, but I was definitely about to fuck her. She comes in to check on me. Right before she checks on me, I throw up. She comes in. She starts asking questions. I'm drunk. I don't know what to fucking say, so I just kiss her. I'm like, bitch, you're talking too much. She was into it. I'm like, bitch, if you only knew. Yeah. Be gone.
She goes, you smell like chicken strips.
You smell like chicken strips for sure. Now she smell like chicken strips because... My tongue was all in her throat. That shit sobered me up because I had to think about it. I'm like, this bitch nasty. I'm drunk thinking this. She nasty as fuck. Till this day, if I run into her, I'm not going to have no respect for that woman. She's not going to know why. She's probably like a lot better now, doesn't go to parties.
Yeah.
Probably a house.
She's got like 4 kids.
4 kids.
Online business. Doing real well.
Yeah. Fucking helps people repair their credit and shit.
Right. She's selling eyelashes and fingernails, making bank.
Bro, that's a good business.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch.
Eyelashes, man.
Eyelashes. You could go back, huh? Eyelashes.
I'll start eyelashing women, bro. Go to school for that shit. Women love that shit. They spend big bucks on eyelashes. They
spend some ridiculous money. It's all the rage.
It's all the rage.
I mean, think about it, though. You could have been a butt injector. You could have been plumping up asses.
That is true.
I mean, if you could go back, eyelashes. Yeah. Like, eyelashes are going to be in. Also, maybe go to med school. Maybe do some butt injections.
But something tells me, like, I will fuck that up. I will fuck that up, bro. If I'm going to school, if I'm going to school to learn how to inject people's butts,
I feel like
I'm going to need a sample butt. That girl's getting fucked if that ass looks nice, for sure. Like, if I could, I will fucking abuse that power. I can't. Eyelashes, the minimal, You can keep it innocent. To fuck some eyes. You're not gonna fuck no eyes. You can keep it innocent. Oh, girl, your eyelashes on fleek. Be gone. Flutter back to me when you need to.
Be gone.
Be gone. Tell your friends about me. You're gonna have a bunch of women flocking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You get a fucking friends.
I'm just saying, a butt injection, how long would that last?
I don't know. You know what? I really don't know the logistics behind it. I just know that it's big business.
Right. Kim
has them fake asses are everywhere. I mean, you work on the strip. You've seen some ass. Oh. They've just been getting unreal. I've seen some like just unreal, and then some discounted unreal ones where you're like, ugh,
I won't trust.
You didn't go to the right. You could tell they were just
lopsided.
Like, yeah, have you seen like when guys inject their muscles? They'll put like hormones and stuff, and or like oil.
I've seen a video of that. It bothered me.
Yeah, it's the same. I think I don't understand why girls don't quite understand and grasp it. Because when you see a guy who's got those fake muscles that look so over unreal, like Popeye, like motherfuckers, right? Big, ginormous biceps that just are not even functioning.
Yeah,
that's what those fake asses look like. When it's like these majority of the asses end up looking like that. Plus, there's like, you can sit on that.
Right.
Titties is fine. Like, you're not gonna sit on your titties.
Right. And I'm gonna be honest, I felt fake titties. They look nice, but they're not the best to play with.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest,
yeah,
I'd rather have like some retired fucking used to hold milk in them titties. You know what I mean? Besides the perky ones, if they're natural and perky, like my lady got the best boobies in the world, like the best boobies in the world. But if it wasn't for her boobies, like I will settle for.
Didn't you tell me one time leather nips?
Leather nipples. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you who I call that. But there's a woman out there that I call leather nipples. Her nipples are leather, like for real. She got them pierced and I was surprised.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's like, I got my nipples pierced. I'm like, how the fuck that happened? They made out of leather. What kind of fucking piercing kit? Shot.
Vibranium,
right? Got that shit from fucking Wakanda. Like, because I sucked on them titties and I had blisters on the roof of my mouth. Like, I don't know how you did it. But yeah, leather nipples for sure.
leather nips.
She, bless her heart though. Bless her heart with those leather nipples. She's a great woman. Not better than the woman I got. But she's a great woman. I gotta put that out there. I'm telling you, my lady gonna hear this.
Maybe. Want some?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I fucked up and told her I was here. I'm like, yeah, I'm at my boys, and we're all the same circle. She's gonna be like, oh, how do I listen to it? I'm about to be like, there's no subtitles. There's no subtitles. There's no point. You're not gonna pick up nothing I'm putting down. Like, I love you, girl, but
she listened through just for this. Hey,
right.
What's up with them leather nipples?
That's all you wanted to hear was leather nipples.
Yeah.
Like, girl, no. If this is a show, you could put a subtitle on you. Yeah. But no, we no speak no Chinese. I love the Chinese, though, for what it's worth. They give us everything.
Right? Sometimes stuff you don't want.
I fucking love this one. I love this guy. This is why we... Can we cheers one more time?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, brother.
The bottoms for Corona. Trying to reduce... And social distancing. I mean, that's a fair amount. It's about 6 feet.
Definitely. This Corona is a motherfucker, though,
It's insane, bro. It ruined my entire plan for the summer. At least the first half. So I'm hoping it bounces back strong because your boy going to be looking for a gig. So you'll see me out on the side picking up trash or doing whatever, a couple months from now if
bro,
this shit doesn't bounce back.
If we're being completely honest, bro, it is 2020. We've always known sex sells, but we only think of women when sex sells. Bro, you're fucking gorgeous.
Me? Oh, you're saying I should get into...
You're fucking gorgeous. You just said you're going to cut lawns?
Oh, you're saying...
Cut lawns with your fucking shirt off. Oh, my God. Like, women pay big bucks for that kind of chest.
Shit. I've been working out. I've been trying to get in better shape now that I got the time.
Right. Bro, you look great. You always look great to me. That's why guys were trying to like fucking rip your pants off with their teeth at times.
See, now at least I have somebody that was familiar with the story because I told the story to Gabe and Gabe wasn't there.
Okay, I was there.
Yeah.
I wasn't there in the spot because I was a bar back always at another bar chasing ass. I love Kyler, but he didn't have the biggest ass. Nice chest though. But yeah, Gibby, right?
Gibby the gay
cholo. Oh my gosh! When I heard this story, it was the best thing of my life.
I was
able to get the back of his head. It was like, that's him right there. He's walking away.
And he fucking didn't look like a dude that would hit on another dude at the bar, did he?
He was definitely a cholo. He definitely looked like a gangster.
Fucking cholo.
When I seen him, I'm like, this motherfucker will shank me for my woman. You know what I mean? Oh, you love him, Way? He's a pussy. Look at him bleed. He farted. Like, that's how he looked.
Yeah. That guy was legit, dude. He looked like he took a shotgun blast to the face. He had, like, peppered scar, a little milky eye, like, kind of, but, like, functional.
Right.
And, like, but you could tell, like, there's some damage been done. I don't know, maybe he changed his way. Maybe he... I have actually something, I'll tell you about it later, but I have something I wanted to work with him into a storyline, but I'll tell you about it later.
Tell me about it
later. Let's see. What's some crazy shit? Oh, wait. So did it end? You were on the barber chair, you threw up, Stank Nasty comes over, gives you a big kiss.
Oh yeah, she gave me a big kiss. That was the first time I was legitimately hammered.
That's it. And then what did you? So you threw up, I mean, a couple of times then, right?
Yeah, I threw up a couple of times. I had a really good friend, AJ. What's up, brother? If I'm gonna recommend this to you. I haven't talked to him in ages. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I'm gonna be honest.
It just happens. Man.
Yeah, I love him. I love him to death. He is my brother till this day. Because that day, bro, he saved my life.
Took care of you.
I remember his dad picking me up. His dad was, it's funny, bro. He was, it was his stepdad. He didn't live with his real dad. It was his mom, his sister, him, and stepdad. His stepdad is white like you, but skinny and bald. Uh-huh. All of them are in shape, you know what I mean? Mother bigger, sister bigger, AJ's in great shape. The family picture, no lie, brother, I love them, but it looks like D12. It looks like D12. Eminem and then D12. I'm like, bro, Fred is just smiling. Like, he's so happy to be accepted, you know? Like, hell yeah, I'm in. Like, the smile he holds on this picture. But, yeah, I remember Fred picking us up. Fred was a cool motherfucker. He was a cool motherfucker.
That's dope.
His stepdad was cool. But, they didn't say nothing. They didn't I don't know how he got me in my house. I don't remember if I have a house key or my cousin opened the door because I was living with my aunt at the time in California. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, AJ got me to my bed and everything. And I'm pretty sure my aunt came in there, but I was knocked out. I didn't deal with her. I acted like I was asleep.
Right.
She should have known something was up. I was knocked out at fucking, like I said, it was a pool party. I was asleep 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, right, just 7 out like a teenage boy.
Right.
Running amok, you know what I mean? He sleep at. She knew, but my aunt didn't give a fuck. She was doing her own thing, you know.
Right.
But AJ, that's my boy, man. He took care of me, so that was the first time he got me to my bed safe. I didn't get roofied. I didn't get molested. If anything, the girl that kissed me, she got the worst end of it. You would have thought she was more drunk. She was probably fucked up too, because we were all partying.
Yeah.
But yeah, AJ, that's my boy. Thank you, brother, for saving my life that day. But there was a couple. Every time I got hammered, I could probably remember it.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest. Yeah,
I got a couple of times where and it was always with the Cromwell crew. These guys that would go out and I would just get fucking faded.
Hard in the paint, huh?
It was just poor planning because I wouldn't eat. Then I get there and then I knew, so we didn't pay for anything because it was all bartenders. So we'd go to our place where we worked at and we wouldn't pay anything there.
Way to do it.
Yeah, dude. We put a couple of bucks in the machine and you put a 20 in, you play, and then they just take care of you. So then you just make sure you tip them fat and then you move on to the next spot. And so we used to have we had a bunch of girls from a spot down the way that would come and hang out at our bar. And we took really good care of them, so we would go hang out with them. So we would go and see them, but I'd always pregame hard, and then I'd get there, and they'd be giving me these full fucking glasses of whiskey. And when I'm just standing around, I sip. Yeah, sip. It's something for me to do mid-conversation that keeps me engaged. Because I'm really fidgety, so if I can't be, like, moving or anything, like, I just have the tendency to just sip on shit. Water. I go through so much water at work. I go through, like, 7, 8 bottles, like, full bottles of water.
I used to see you pound out water.
Yeah, and it's just like, I just sit there and I sip. So it was industry boxing, so it was bartenders boxing each other, and I just got fucking wrecked. I just remember going in there, watching a bunch of like random rookie boxers. A boxing ring set up right in the middle of what is it? The bowling place down at the link.
Where the fuck is it? How often does this happen? I'm sorry to cut you off, brother, but
yeah.
I need to know about that shit.
I forgot that you boxing, huh?
Yeah, I would love this. Is there money?
I don't know if there was any money involved. I was hammered.
It was definitely entertaining.
I was fucking drunk. It was at Brooklyn Bowl. Okay. And they had a full rink set up. I don't know if they still do it. I mean, this was 6 years ago. Fuck. Yeah, but maybe not that long. Maybe like 5 years ago. Okay. Yeah, 5 years sounds about right.
So you're over here sipping water, sipping alcohol?
No, I just straight booze, bro. And I didn't eat at all. And then it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And I felt like shit. So I was hammered. Called Ashley. I'm like, hey, I need you to pick me up. I'm fucking drunk. And so we go from Brooklyn Bowl to Tilted Kilt. And she had an event that she was at and had to leave because my ass was hammered. So she She comes and gets my car, puts me in the back, has like one of her coworkers with her. I throw up all over the side of the car.
Oh.
My go-to move, and my buddy calls it the Terminator. So, you know, in the Terminator, when they come out of that little time warp field and they're butt naked and they're curled up, right?
Right.
So you curled up like this, and then they come out and they're like, ah. I was hammered drunk at our townhouse that we lived at, and he came in and he goes, "Hey, you doing all right?" And he said, "You were in the shower, Terminator style, hunched over, and you just went, I'm good." And from then on, but the shower is my safe zone. So if I get too hammered, I'm like, "Give me the shower. I want to be warm. I want to be able to throw up and just kind of like scoot it
that
off."
shit out. Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's the best.
Bro, I need to start doing that. Since I've had kids, I haven't gotten hammered. I probably got hammered one time when I had my son, but since my daughter's been born, I managed myself pretty well.
Yeah.
But my spot is the toilet, bro.
Toilet. Okay, like just hanging out, like wrapped around it type deal.
Here's the thing, I always go get a pillow. I don't know why I fucking do this, because the tile's cold, I guess, but I fucking move the carpet, get butt naked, just so my skin's touching the tile, and it's like, I kind of want to be chill, like I'm burning up, you know? You're telling me you want to be warm. I'm over, like I'm hot, which is crazy. I'm skinny as fuck, bro.
Right.
Like I'm like fucking 1% fat, if that, 0.2. Like I try to put on weight, bro. I want titties, but bro, genetically, I guess I got a bird chest. It's just going. It is what it is. Well, shit. Well, hey, they lick my nipples. They lick my nipples. They like to lick my nipples. It's a weird thing. I'm joking. Nobody licks my nipples.
Leather nips.
Leather nipples. That's so fucking funny. I forgot I told you that, bro. I forgot I told you that.
Yeah. You've told me some shit. It was because we just be late night. You know, you have a couple of drinks at the end of the shift and just chilling.
I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Pop some Eddies.
If I wasn't so obsessed with my lady, I totally would have been at your bar every day. I love Steven. Yeah. But Steven took advantage of me. At the end of the day, he just paid me. That's what it was. Yeah. Like, I love Steven, but he took advantage of me.
Oh, that's okay.
You and I had a bond. You know what I mean? It's like, you and I, we're fucking, it's like we're talking, we're passing time. It was fun. That was literally the only time it felt like stress-free. It's like, you can't really bother me, Joe, because I'm helping right now.
Right.
We're, like, he was legitly busy, or he was legitly slow, and it's a big-ass bar. I'm helping my man. If your ass was fatter, though... For sure. I'm at your shit every day. I'm at your shit. Like, ooh, Kyla, what you need from me?
Yeah, that's something I got to work on.
Yeah, bro, you got a wonderful chest, but you need to start squatting.
I've been trying to tighten it up.
What you eat?
You know, I noticed, I've been trying to eat cleaner. I've been noticing that, you know, in that saggy man ass, where you get a bunch of those little wrinkles down at the bottom of your butt.
I know what you mean, and I hate it because I don't even have ass, and I got the saggy man ass.
Saggy man ass,
It's
bro.
like, if I did have I wish my ass was more solid.
Yeah.
Because I like nice butts. I know women like nice butts.
Your nice butt yourself?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Sculpted from the gods?
Let's be honest. How could we, like, hold women to a standard?
What do you mean?
If we don't lead by example.
Oh, you're saying, all right. You can't be mad if she got no ass when you got no ass.
Yeah. Luckily, my lady got ass. She got a beautiful butt. If she let me, I'll shovel my tongue in that ass. No lie. She's weird about that shit, though. She's like, no, I don't. No tongue in asshole. Well, shit, bro.
All right, so some stories. I know that you have a ton of stories. One of my favorite stories is that, speaking of Asian, the Asian guy when you were working at Porta Subs.
Oh, shit. Are you talking about when he called me fucking Michael Strahan Jr.?
Yeah.
That motherfucker,
one of my
bro.
favorite stories.
I let that shit slide because he gave me $5. And $5 don't seem like a lot, but when you just make sandwiches all day, that's a lot.
$5 is exceptional.
$5 is a lot. You know
what
I mean?
You think, what's your average check? Is probably $12, $13.
Bro, they was paying us $8.25.
No. Like what they pay for a sandwich. So like if you're like average sandwich, like anywhere between like $10 to $15.
Yep. If you got a combo with a sandwich that was 8 inches, you're gonna pay like $10.
Right.
You get a large, it's gonna be like $13.
Right.
14 maybe.
So that's what I'm saying. Like even 20%, you're looking at $3.
I smoke a lot of pot that's not coronavirus, I promise. You seen me hit that joint before you got here. But
I'm not afraid.
Oh, you're not afraid, right? He's like, I'm healthy as fuck. I'm not afraid either. I got an 80-year-old grandmother.
Yeah,
I have to get in arguments with motherfuckers. It's like, why you laughing at me? I got an 80-year-old grandmother I got to worry about.
You're not you that you're not worried about. It's passing along. Well, yeah, my in-laws are, I mean, they're not like in that danger zone of like the older, but they're, you know, they're 60s. Older, so you understand. That's still like the higher risk, yeah.
Definitely.
It's like, I get it. Yeah, I'm not trying to throw raves over here. I mean, you're the first person that's been in my house. Well, I had a couple of friends who like I'm close with, and I know everybody's like been really good about maintaining distance and been very adamant about the
right. But I'm the first shutdown. One you don't really know, like
no, you're
for the most part.
No,
well, so I'm flattered.
I love you, Blue. No, I trust you, and you're taking it very serious. You got a bottle of fucking like disinfectant alcohol in your car. That shit was hilarious.
I got gloves in my pocket right now and a mask, and the only reason I didn't put it on is because we're drinking.
Yeah, we're drinking. We Lysoled everything down.
I trust you, which is very rare. I never trust anybody.
I clean in here.
Yeah, bro. It is really clean, honestly. If I'm being completely honest, I hate to say this because people are going to judge me because I know a lot of people with dogs. This is the first house I've been to when you have dogs and it doesn't smell like dogs.
Oh, that's good.
That should tell you something about other people. They're not built for those dogs or they just don't give a shit. And it's like you got to understand. Like, if I take a shit, it doesn't stink to me because I'm in the shit.
But yeah, I mean, you get inoculated. Right.
It's the same thing
like
with
people
dogs.
With funky smelling houses.
Yeah. I had an argument with someone, a friend of mine. I'm like, it doesn't smell the best in here. Could I just sit outside? They're like, it smells fine. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to lie. It's my fucking baby mama. I'm like, why the fuck does it smell like this? You know why? Because you ain't with me, and I'm okay with that. But whoever you with need to get on your ass about why it smell like this. Because I don't trust this smell. I don't trust you because of this smell, and I don't trust that motherfucker. That being said, I didn't know everything that's going on with my kids at all times.
That's hilarious.
Because of this smell.
So your nose inoculates itself after a certain amount of time. I think it's my buddy told me it was 45 seconds. Really? I've only ever put this to the test once. So we were like one time where I actually not scientifically, but one time where I noticed it, where I was like, smell went from horrible to I didn't even notice it. So we were at Disneyland. We were at California Adventure. I was with my buddy. We were able to sneak into that Aladdin show that they had there. And we jumped in the back row. So we were actually like on the ground floor, and we were able to go through the back seats, but there were like two, and they were right in the fucking middle. So we had to jump over the seats to get into them. So we jump over, and there's this big, huge dude that smelled so fucking gross. His BO was just emanating out of him. The moment I sat down, I'm like, I can't do this. Like, I'm gonna have to leave. This smells so awful. And my buddy goes, don't worry, your nose inoculates itself for 45 seconds. I was like, you're full of shit. This is going to smell awful. But I noticed, like, after a few minutes, it was just like, after a few minutes, I didn't even notice the smell anymore.
You're like, thank you.
Dude, we had a guy, okay, he was a redheaded bartender. I don't know if you were there.
I was there.
And this motherfucker just decided, I don't know if he ran out of deodorant.
What was his name?
I don't remember.
He dated Raven, or he was involved with Raven, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember Raven because she was a woman. I don't remember that motherfucker. I remember one day I wanted to slap him. I'm like, bro, just because you're a bartender, don't think you're above me. Like, I'll run circles around you, motherfucker.
Yeah, you know, he was a character. He came in smelling so bad.
I know.
And it was progressive. Like, one day it was kind of bad, and if it's not overly offensive, if you could tell maybe you washed and it's just like, oh, okay, you've been working a lot and you're sweating it up, that's natural. It was just progressive. Like, one day it was like bearable, the next day it wasn't so bearable, and then the third day it was just like, fuck you, get away from me, you smell awful. I went to the store next door and I got a little travel.
I remember that.
I got a little travel deodorant. And I was like really debating on how to approach this, and I was talking to the bartenders because I was like, hey, this is a problem, right? And they were like, this is a fucking problem for sure. Everybody was like, this is terrible, we need to fix this, this is awful. And so finally I just approached him and I said, hey man, I got you something. And I pulled it out and I give it to him. He goes, what do you want me to do with that? I said, fucking put it on. And that was somebody else right next to me, which I think there was one of the girl bartenders next to me, which I think made him really insecure, upset. And he was just like, he got mad, and he didn't talk to me for like 3 days. But in all fairness, the issue did die down. Like, he started bathing or whatever the deal was that he was doing. He got cleaned up. Like, if you, I think he had 2 jobs too, so I think he was pulling doubles, which is fine. Like, I get that. Like, I've been there, but you can put some deodorant on. It's not against your principles.
I've been there.
Yeah. You gotta take a little Irish shower. Do it.
Fuck yeah. I live in Vegas. These whole bitches taught me a lot. They will fucking wash that pussy in any sink, bro. They will pull up to the closest sink, they mama sink, they neighbor sink. They go get gas at AM/PM. They go with the Uber driver to get gas at AM/PM and jump in that sink. Them bitches are quick with it, and then they get right back to the money. I learned that.
Because slow
feet don't eat. Slow feet don't eat.
I've said this before.
Bro, it's a true thing. I said it one time. I didn't believe it. But there's a code in these streets, bro. There's a code in these streets, and you don't really know it unless you're in that circle. I was around it, but when that happened, I was like, wow, this shit's real.
Yeah.
This shit's real. Slow feet don't eat. This bitch must have got up, threw her fucking shoes on like, motherfucker, I'ma eat. And she got to strolling that motherfucking Las Vegas Boulevard Strip like it was nothing. Like, she was built for that shit. It's crazy, bro. You won't believe it. Like, these whole bitches, I don't know how they maintain their feet. Like, you would think they had like all kinds of blisters and bunions and corns and calluses. But man,
they got really nice.
These hoe bitches.
Insurance prescribed insoles.
Well, the good hoe bitches.
The good hoe bitches.
Let's not lie. The good ones. The good ones that don't rob people. There's hoe bitches in this city that literally just capitalize on drunk men.
Yeah.
Get them to the room.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Get them to the room. Act like they're going to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Get them super drunk and don't do anything. They just let them pass out and steal all their shit. Yeah, bro. Hey, fuck you hoe bitches out there that do that, because you're ruining our city. And honestly, if you were better, you'll probably be able to fix this economy. I like the good hoe bitches in the strip club.
Ooh, that would probably fix our, like, we would bounce back real hard.
We'll bounce back real hard.
Trump would be fucked, but we'd be doing good.
We'll be doing good like a motherfucker.
Just like weed. They're like, hey, we should make this legal. And they're like, we don't know. And they're like, there's a lot of money in this, and they're like, we don't know. And they're like, Colorado did it, and they're like, did you see the amount of money Colorado put up? And they're like, all right, we'll give it a try. Yeah, full legal. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm saying, Vegas. I mean, you could have some nice brothels.
Honestly, we should invest in that. I'm just saying, if we got swinger clubs, we got the Green Door. Everybody knows about that. Bro, I used to live in an apartment complex where 3 of the employees worked there. I always seen 3 trucks that said GD, the Green Door. They're white. They got the green strip with the big GD on it. The Green Door. I used to live right over there off, what is that?
This is a very common thing that we've talked about because neither me or Chase have ever been there.
You gotta, don't go there. Let me fix that. Don't go there unless it's a holiday. And
unless it's a holiday,
you're single or your woman's a swinger. Right. Or if you're just going to look at some shit and just to get a little horny and then go home and make love to your woman. Yeah. Because, like, pornography is bad. Pornography is really bad for you. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a problem with pornography once upon a time. So this is coming from a man who experienced it. It could cause erectile dysfunction at a young age. Yeah. And it could ruin a relationship. So what happens is these if you're not watching POVs and you're watching professional shit, the lighting like this, it makes everything stimulates a certain part of your mind, which is visual.
Lighting's like all this.
Yeah, it's visual, bro. You get these visuals that you start looking for in real life that you're not able to achieve. Ah. Yeah, so it's been proven.
Oh, it's like you've trained yourself.
Yes, it's a different stimulation. So you want to ignore that and you want to feel something. If you go to the Green Door, you're going to see a different angle. You're not going to have the nice lighting.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that it's not professional porn stars.
It's not professional porn stars.
Yeah.
I say holidays because that's when the tourists come out here and you get some good looking ones.
There's occasionally some good
like Halloween, you get some good ones. You know what I mean? Go in there during Halloween and go looking around. You're like, hey, Poison Ivy's looking bomb, fucking Joker. What's fucking Harley Quinn gonna think when she finds out? You know, it's that kind of shit.
Nothing.
But any other day, you gonna get a bunch of locals. You know what locals are?
Overweight.
In that area. Over there by the Q Club on Charleston, what is it, Sahara, Maryland? Bro, meth mouth like a motherfucker.
Meth mouth.
You gonna see a chick with a really nice ass that's gonna have a bigger dick than you?
Oh.
That's a problem. That's a problem. Like, I want to see you getting hit from the back, but why that dick swinging? Don't go there. Don't go there on a regular day, bro. It fucks you up. It fucks you up. Like, you don't trust nothing after that. Yeah. You don't trust nothing after that. The deception is real. The deception is real.
Fair enough.
Honestly, just don't go there.
Go Chica Bonitas.
Chicas Bonitas, bro. Shout out to Chicas Bonitas. Shout out to my homeboy Jose. I haven't talked to him in ages. Jose, bro. He was, bro.
My buddy told a story. The first time he came to Vegas, his uncle convinced him to go there because he's like, it's not a strip club. It's not a strip club. They had a taco truck.
What do you think of it?
You know, he didn't share his opinion.
Really?
Well, I'd have to watch it again, but I don't feel like he really gave an honest opinion about how it went.
You want me to give you an honest opinion?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you an honest fucking opinion.
Okay.
Chicas Bonitas is not the place to go if you're trying to see some fucking top dollar fucking Scarlett Johansson, however you pronounce her name. I hang out with a lot of Mexicans. My baby mama's Mexican. My daughter couldn't speak English till she was like 2. She's 4. So
Scarlett Johansson.
You gotta give me a pass. Scarlett Johansson.
Right.
But you're not gonna find that there. You go to Chicas Bonitas during this time, during the coronavirus, if it was open. When you got laid off and you got $40 and you want to stretch that fucking $40 for 2 to 3 hours, that's where you go. Chicas Bonitas. Shout out to all the hardworking ladies, to all the hardworking single women at Chicas Bonitas. I support all my local strippers that have the courage to get up on that pole and fucking work that shit for some dollars.
Yeah.
Because I tried to do it. My skinny ass ain't make no money.
You tried to be a strip club?
I'm not going to tell that story.
What?
I got to save that one for
I kind of like it.
I'm just saying, I had a whole routine, bro. They let you go all out. They let you go all out at OG's when it was open.
Wait. Did you know what's funny? The gun range by my house, the same owners owned OG's. Russian motherfuckers.
Bro, fuck that family. That's the whole reason OG's fucking burned to the ground.
Oh, yeah?
Because I probably did better if the fucking owners were better, bro. The owners fucking suck. I don't want to judge them. It's just, there was so much family turmoil. It's like, why you motherfuckers beefing? Make money together.
Right.
Figure it out.
Okay.
I'm just trying to come here, shake some dick, and get some dollars.
Did you get on an I-9? Were you employed by OG's? Or was it more like an amateur night type deal?
It was amateur night type deal, but I was going regularly, bro.
So you were regular? You know what's funny? One of the girls from my high school, she, how to put this properly? She became a regular at, Tilly's. Is it Tilly's? That's the country bar, right? No, what's the country bar that used to be over by South Point? Like the premier country bar here in town.
Gillies?
Was it Gillies? No. Anywho, she was really good at riding mechanical bulls. Mm-hmm. So I would see her every time that they would win money, she'd be there competing for the money.
Really?
Yeah, and she was generally the winner. Like I very rarely saw anybody beat her, but she would post it on, social media. I'm like, fucking again?
Bro, if you're good, why not? It's a hustle.
I guess, dude. You're making like $100 a week.
Why not?
And then, could you imagine like the community hating on that bitch because they're like, here comes fucking
right here
Samantha
comes Becky
again.
to ride that bull.
Fucking
Samantha
cunt.
here to ride that bull. Nobody rides the bull like Samantha.
Yeah,
you better hide those cowboys.
I love seeing the amateur, but do you know they have the giant? So they have a mechanical penis downtown now. Have you seen that?
I have not seen that.
It's a giant dick. All right, so imagine bull riding, like a mechanical bull, but it's a dick.
Okay.
So it's a giant mechanical dick, and you jump on it and you ride it exactly like you would a mechanical bull. It's down at the Nerd Bar downtown at Neonopolis.
That's so crazy. See, I feel like if they're going to have a mechanical dick, they should design it to where when it fucking starts thrusting, you ride it like a dick, not like a bull.
Yeah.
Because it's not the same. Like, to ride a bull, you got to, like, you want to have a short...
God, you're really upset about the minutia.
I'm for reals, bro. Because I know a bull rider.
It's a giant dick.
Bro, I knew a bull rider.
I rode a bull.
You rode a bull? I'm not surprised.
I rode a steer. I was a kid. Okay, so when you were
me.
sneaking Bombay gin, I was like, my dad was a rodeo announcer in Montana, and I jumped on a steer. I lasted all of 3 seconds. It kicked me off, and I hit a rock on the back of my head. I had a giant fucking knot.
Damn.
Then that was my bull riding career.
Hold on, and like a steer,
bull rider, baby.
A steer is a woman bull.
No. Steer is
baby bull.
No, it's like a teenage, so it's not mature. So you got like a bull, then you got like a calf. It's in between.
And a woman is a cow.
Cow, yeah.
So a cow is a bull, just a male.
No. Cow's
a female.
Sow. The steer is just it's like a teenager.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like it's immature bull, but it's not a calf. Like a calf's like a little baby bull. This one's like, big enough for you to ride on it.
And it threw your ass off?
Yeah. Yeah, I was not ready.
Let me tell you, while you were riding bulls and I was sneaking Bombay, that fucking bull was probably sneaking Bombay too. Because to throw an innocent white boy off is fucking savage. I wouldn't dare think about
Montana, bro. There's...
Oh, so you guys just got to deal with that shit. That's part of growing up?
Yeah, well, I mean,
like
it wasn't part of... It wasn't like normal.
Like, baby, you got to get on this bull or you can't ride with daddy.
No, my thing was my dad was he was the announcer. So he was the one calling the vote. Like, he was in the radio, like he was in the booth. So I was just there dicking around, and he was like, "Hey, you want to ride a steer? They're doing steers."
So it was like one of those things where you were excited to do it. It wasn't like mandatory.
Yeah, I mean, like, you remember when you didn't have social media or like a phone or anything fun to do? You're like, "Yeah, fucking okay."
Let me ride a bull, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, they're all strapping you in, and you're like, I don't know, this seems a little off. Like, now I think I'd have much more fun, but I was a kid. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It's the same thing when I look back on, like, football. I'm like, fuck, man. If I actually had my understanding, my drive now, going back then, I was like, I'd fucking crush it.
Bro, I think you would have been a beast at football.
Thanks, man.
Like, when I look at you today, though. No, bro. You got to understand, like, that actually gives you an advantage if you're short.
In some positions.
Certain positions. There's multiple positions, though. You know what
running back's great.
Running back. Honestly, even a defensive, because if you think about it, when a running back runs over a linebacker, it's because he got lower. He put his shoulder down, got a little lower, blow. Right. So if you're short, you already got an advantage. You don't got to get as low.
You're right.
You get underneath, blow, and you fucking light that motherfucker up because, bro, your shoulders and your chest,
yeah,
bro.
I think it's one of those things where you're just not. Thanks, man.
Who you get that from, your mama or your daddy?
Probably. You know what? I never knew my daddy.
Oh,
did we ever talk about this?
No, bro.
I was actually technically adopted by my my biological father, or my dad. My dad now, so he adopted me when I was 2. So my biological father passed away a couple of years ago.
Oh, my condolences.
No. It's okay. I never knew the guy, so it's not like I'm not upset. So, like, physically, I don't know any traits that he had.
Okay.
But my mom has big boobs, so I'm assuming that I got it from my mom's side of the family.
You know, that's fucked up because my mom has really big tits.
Yeah.
Actually, my mom has really big tits, bro. Like,
I have bigger tits than my sisters, and they're mad about it.
I would be fucking mad too.
Yeah, they're like, fuck you, Kai.
Bro, when I dream of a chest, it's your chest. It's like, man, if I had a chest that'd take a bullet, like an average man chest to take a bullet, it'll be Kyler's. Anything past your chest is like Navy SEAL status, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Are they training every day? Yeah, bodybuilder. They're training every day to just naturally have... Shit's nice, bro.
Hey, thanks.
Shit's nice. You get your nipples licked?
Do I?
Yeah.
They've been licked before, but it's not like a regular occurrence.
What was that like?
It does kind of like
it sparks you. It's weird,
not
right?
as sensitive as women nipples, but you know what? It's almost like a vulnerability.
Yeah, you feel weak.
Yeah, well, not weak. Well, yeah, maybe not weak so much as just like fuck, like
Everything
just a little,
cold.
like a little bite or something. You're like, ee.
Yeah,
like yeah, when you get pinched,
yeah,
like son of a bitch, that kind of hurt.
Right.
Because I can get pinched everywhere else. It's like fine.
Yeah.
But you get pitched right in the nip, and you're like, fuck.
Right.
Son of a bitch. It's innate.
Yeah.
You can't even like really fight through it because it's just like one of those instinctual things. Where you're
Right.
just like, fucking knock it off.
It's so weird when you think about how senses work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everybody has different senses that they enjoy and they don't like. I know a good amount of women that like their nipples licked.
Oh, yeah.
But I also know a good amount of women that don't. It's like, don't touch my nipples. It's like, wow. The last bitch loved her nipples sucked.
Right. And you can't say that because now you sound like an asshole.
You sound like an asshole. And it sucks, bro. Like, I think I, like, have this cheat code because I grew up in a house full of women. But, bro, you never know until you get there because they're all different.
Yeah.
They're all different.
Well, just growing up with women doesn't mean that you know how to turn them all on.
Right. And my ass done fooled myself a couple times. Fucking spread it on thick, you know what I mean? Yeah. I do this, I'll make you do this, and it don't happen.
Oh, you just like,
like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with your pussy and your nipples? This worked for the last one. Like you said, you don't say that, though.
Right.
We should be in a position where we could say that, though.
I guess.
Fuck yeah, if you're not, like, committed
to You know what I noticed,
though?
So I've been working with younger girls at the bar, so like younger cocktail waitresses.
Okay.
And just the trends for younger people, I kind of wish I was like 21 right now.
Wow, what's the trend?
Everybody's a fucking freak, bro. They want to they're just like, yeah, like fucking has become just like a
thing.
Yeah. It's just
pastime.
Like it's not even. So when we were growing up, it was like, oh, my virginity is like so special,
it's so sacred,
so sacred.
I'm saving it for prom.
I heard that you fucked this guy, and then like, no. And now it's just like, yeah, whatever. Like we had fun. What is it? And that just seems to be the thing. Like the apps it's just made sex immediate.
Right. I hear that.
So I guess I do and I don't, because that does kind of seem scary. Where you would if it's no longer special. It was just like taking a walk. Maybe after a while, you don't want to walk no more.
Exactly. Exactly. It was like, I ain't fucking none of you bitches.
Right.
It's all the same.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's getting weird.
I'm going to be honest. I think I hit that point before, you know? I hit that point where I was just like fucking everything and anything. And it's like, bro, this is starting to get boring.
Yeah.
None of you bitches are doing it for me.
Yeah.
Then I went through a drought of like 4 months where nobody would give me pussy. And it's like, fuck. I need some pussy.
I'll take it all back.
I'll take it all back. Fuck it. I do need you bitches. Need you bitches. Like, my right forearms is bulging more than my left. It's a problem.
Man, I had a buddy who had this fucking gnarly. It has to be a masturbation muscle. It was his arm. Like, all right, so like, let's see. If you were to crank it, it was like right here, this fucking spot right there, and it was developed, bro.
Hey, I don't got that, so we're good. We're good.
Dude, it was. He would go like this, would go bah, and it would just pop out of fucking no, and it was legit, bro. A solid like fucking mass.
Before anyone judges me, my right is naturally bigger than my left while I'm making jokes. You guys are going to start looking like, holy fuck, he really does jack off all the time. First of all, I am healed. I am cured. I don't jack off at all no more.
I mean, that's pretty nice.
Wow. It's always a fight every day. You scroll on Instagram. If you follow any exercise pages on Instagram, it's a setup. One day you learn how to develop a chest and some abs. Next day they post something about getting the ass. But you know what kind of ass they put?
The big jiggly nice one.
Bro.
Not the fake one.
Why?
It's built.
Why?
It's like, it's like when you look at wild fish at the supermarket versus farm fish at the supermarket. You see that deep color and you're like, fuck. You see the ripples in it. Nice.
I'm gonna be honest. I came across a woman. You've came across the woman, actually.
I'm sure I have.
She actually developed the ass till this day. Like, if anybody wants to get an ass, go see Ashley. Go see Ashley Wow Fitness.
Oh, Buff Butt.
Buff Butt. Bro, if you look at her.
See, I tried to tell a girl the other day. I was like, this is the girl you need to follow.
No
this
lie.
Is who you need to hit up.
No lie.
She's going to help you out.
Bro, the before and after says everything. The butt she had.
It needed to be built.
The one she was born with.
Yeah.
It was very sad. It was very disappointing. Yeah. I love this girl. She is amazing.
She had genetics working against her.
She had genetics naturally. Yeah, she's Asian or Polynesian or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she didn't have it. She couldn't shake what her mama gave her. Her mama gave her brains. Her mama didn't give her booty.
Smart enough to build it.
Smart enough to build it, exactly. And through the grace of God, she fucking put her mind to it,
Man,
and she built that butt.
She's still keeping up.
She's keeping up, bro. That butt is solid. That butt is solid. Like, I need to go contact her. Like, baby, I need a butt like that.
Let him get out of the man wrinkles.
Right.
Into that ass.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, how do you get a butt like that? If you don't mind me asking. She's like, oh, this sweetie, you just need to eat. I'm like, damn, I feel like I eat all the time. My ass can't even put weight on my stomach, let alone my ass.
I feel like that shit's about to turn. I mean, we're going to get to that spot where you're just like, you're comfortable right now eating whatever you want, whenever you want.
Right, and then it's going to be like, no going back.
My brother got...
I'm going to have a bird chest with a big belly.
My favorite are skinny dudes that are overweight in the wrong spots. This stuff, because like their body won't put any weight on their like limbs.
Spots.
Yeah,
on
the
legs.
Chest, limbs, but then they got this fucking
my
beer
gut.
gut.
Have everything.
I've seen some dudes, bro, and it looks like a cartoon.
It's a scary future, bro. We gotta avoid that. Now that you're telling me, I'm gonna be more mindful.
You'll be fine.
Tomorrow I can't come back.
I'm sure. Yeah, but you don't eat to.
I eat to survive.
Right.
I eat for survival.
But you don't eat like insane amounts. You're not getting 3 Big Macs from Burger King.
You best believe in this day and age with this coronavirus, you give me free anything, I'm going to take it. I just got cups of noodles.
I saw that.
It's been 2 months almost since I've been able to get cups of noodles. And in my head, it's like, we haven't been on lockdown for 2 months. So fuck all those doomsday preppers. Because those motherfuckers They started early. They're like, oh, coronavirus is going to get here eventually. It's Chinese New Year. They still traveling. Baby, buy all them fucking noodles.
They still traveling. The fuck you doing here?
Really, though. Like, if you think about that, we knew about the coronavirus at the beginning of 2020.
Yeah, but think about it. Okay,
Chinese New Year. Yeah, you should have stopped those motherfuckers. You knew they were coming to Vegas. But look at the Paris.
It's a small province. So that'd be like saying like someone from Vegas is going and traveling when someone from California has a deadly disease.
Right.
And they'd be like, what are you doing over here? And I'd be like, what? I don't have, that's not us.
Right.
That's California. I'm assuming it's like that.
I feel that. But thank you for the life science teachers I've had. I seen Osmosis Jones as a child.
One of my favorite scenes from Osmosis Jones is when he decides to disguise himself and he grabs his crotch and turns himself into that.
He pulls that shit all the way up to his torso.
I will never forget, dude. That is ingrained in my... There's a ton of memories. Because that was like... How old are you?
26.
Okay, so you're a little bit younger than me. But that was ingrained in my fucking head because it came out when I was younger, and I just remember watching it and being so impressionable. When he pops the zit, I'm like, fucking gross, bro.
Fucking gross, bro. And it's a club called the Zit, and that shit's throbbing. It's throbbing. It's like, you guys are creative as fuck for that.
Oh, for sure.
As a child, I didn't realize it, but when I got older and watched it, I'm like, this movie's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's a good one to rewatch.
This is a good one to rewatch.
Who's that head dude? Is it
Chris Rock?
It is Chris Rock.
Chris Rock plays that guy. I don't know if Chris Rock had any other animated movies, but that one was great.
I want to be careful about like when I refer to actors now, because the last time I had a black guy on the podcast, I called Forrest Whitaker. Who did I call him? Fuck.
Idris Elba?
No, who's from The Matrix?
Samuel L. Jackson?
No, Samuel Jackson's not The Matrix.
What the fuck is that guy's name?
God damn it. This is going to piss me off.
What the fuck is that guy's name? I know who you're talking about now.
Oh, shit.
What's your name, guy?
Oh, fuck. This is going to piss me off so much because it's so simple. I know it.
You got to Google it.
Yeah. Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence, right. That's his fucking name.
But I was drunk, and I was like thinking to myself, because they don't look alike.
Right.
I don't know what we were even referencing or what the deal was, but I just remember I bring it up. And the other thing too, because I thought there's him, so he's half black, half Korean, right?
Okay.
Very similar to what you're half black, half
Thai. Black and Thai, yep.
Okay. So he's half black, half Korean, and then there's another, so he's a comedian here in town. There's another comedian that's half black and half Thai. And
half Korean?
Yeah, half Korean, sorry. They were both on, I went and saw a showcase at the LA Comedy Club at the Strat, and they were both on the same showcase. And they even talked about, like, the first guy came up and the second guy comes up, he was like, well, there goes everything I fucking had being half black, half Korean, because this motherfucker came on before me.
Right.
So I remember asking him, I was like, oh, you know what? I remember talking to you. And he was like, oh, that wasn't me. He was like, that's the other guy. And I was like, son of a bitch. And then I made the Lawrence Fishburne comment.
Oh, fuck.
To the Forrest Whitaker. And he was like, oh, so we all look the same, huh?
And you had him here on the show?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, motherfucker, damn it. Man, I look like an asshole now.
Damn.
Anywho, that was funny because I remember talking shit to someone, and that guy was like, man, you got some balls. Because I was trying to, so I did stand up
right.
for like, I was trying to get into stand up for a minute. So I wrote some, I went out, did open mic, and then I went to another one. And this guy showed up in scrubs, and I was like, scrubs? Why scrubs, man? He was like, I just got off work. I'm like, you didn't have clothes in your car? You didn't have a fucking shirt or something? And he goes, well, fuck you. And I was like, oh, sorry. It's just kind of, I was asking if it's part of your act or whatnot. I mean, like, it's a choice. You could have, you knew you were coming here. Maybe you could have just grabbed a change of clothes.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Like, why not? Why not?
Like, I'm like, you're kind of wearing a statement right there, brother.
Damn, that's crazy, man. I would have felt so bad if I was here, if you made that mistake.
Yeah.
Luckily, you don't got to worry about that with me, bro. Like, like, don't get me wrong. It's weird. Like,
I think he was fucking with me. I don't think he was genuinely upset. It was funny because then he was like, oh.
Right. In a scenario, he was serious, though. You would never got to worry about that with me. I've been in this industry, bro, and I'm trying to tell you, the worst thing, like, besides being black, is being, like, really white people friendly and being black. Because I make people comfortable for shit that they shouldn't be comfortable with. I've been called a nigger, which was weird. I remember like it was yesterday. I don't think I should say names right now because he actually used to sell he distributed firearms to Metropolitan Police Department. So I don't want to say his name, but he's retired. And, like, I remember working at Steiner's. Everybody go check out Steiner's, one of the best bars in the fucking valley if you're going to a local spot. But,
like,
I was working at
maybe
Steiner's.
2 to 3 months from now.
2 or 3 months from now, yeah. You stop at Steiner's, all the bartenders are great, all the servers are great. I fucking love that place till this day. If I had money, I'll be there right now. But we got to manage this shit because times are rough. But, yeah, so I was the busser, bro. I was the busser. It was weird, though, because, like, the busser had to do so much. The busser was the host and, like, a secondary server. You had to sit them down, get the menu, and get the drink. That was a busser's job there. So it's not like any other place. Like, you learn a lot there. So me being me, it's like, you know, let me take care of these people. I'm going to sell myself. I'll spread it on thick. This gentleman, let's just call him Jeff. I ain't going to give his last name. Jeff would always come in with his buddy Ralph. I ain't going to give Ralph's last name. Ralph was from Chicago. Jeff was from New York. Older white men. I loved them both. They're both great. But when I first started working there, I used to always think, like, how do I get in these pockets, you know? Because this server ain't tipping me enough. I'm doing way too much. I'm doing way too much, and this server ain't tipping me enough. So I started to spread that shit on thick. I realized motherfuckers loved coffee.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers hate waiting for you to refill their coffee. So I would go out my way to make sure that shit stayed full. I remember pulling up on Jeff one time, fill up his coffee. 10 minutes later, he drank coffee fast. I pull right back up, fill up his coffee. He goes, Blue, thank you. I go, no problem, Jeff. It's cheaper than keeping the tank of gas full, so I'm happy to oblige. Bro, they eat this shit up. You fucking smile. Make sure you don't speak with ebonics. Make sure you make sure that grammar is on point, bro. You know what I mean? Don't fucking slang shit. You make sure it's on point. They love that shit. He goes, after I hit him with that line, he goes, you know what, Blue? You're a good kid. Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna be no nigga's nigga, and you ain't gonna be no white man's nigga. I'm like, huh? I don't know what to fucking do at this point. I'm like, do I fucking respond, react? Do I, like, how do I handle this? Luckily, Ralph comes to my rescue. He goes, hey, come on, Jeff. You can't say that. Come on, Blue. Tell him, only black people can say that, right? Now I'm put in a situation. I'm thinking Ralph gonna help me, right?
Right.
He throws it back on me. Like, tell him, right? I'm like,
right.
No, Jeff, it's perfectly fine. But let me tell you, it's not okay for every black person. You got to get it approved with every black group you get into. So I had to make sure he knew this because I didn't want to set him up for failure. Like he called some other black dude nigga. He's like, Blue said it was okay. Then I gotta
talk to Blue. Talk to Blue. Gave me the okay.
Exactly. I had to let it slide though, cause these motherfuckers were tipping me.
Yeah,
they were tipping me. I got bills to pay, bro. You can say I'm a sellout, but I'm just working the system. It is what it is.
Kids to feed.
I got kids to feed, bro. But he's like, he says this shit, and I just tell him, I'm like, you know what? You could say it. Don't say it too often. Don't say it to any other black people. It sucks. It sucks because I made him that comfortable. You know, yeah. I'm smiling. I'm serving him. I'm being extra. I put him in a position where he thought that was okay.
Yeah.
So it's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, I've never felt that comfortable.
Bro. It's like you did your research.
You know what's
bro.
funny is
you
I try to tell
research. You know better.
So like
it's the older ones. It's always the older ones. Like we used to call you this back in the day. And you're being
I
so
went
nice.
to a super ghetto school for when I was a kid. So it was funny. I was telling you about Cam, right? The guy that told you looked like an NFL linebacker.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was telling you about Cam, and then like me and Cam are hanging out. We're talking, and he's like, "Oh, you're from around here?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I grew up. I went to West Middle School. And he's like, "West? You went to West?"
Over there on Decatur?
On MLK and Lake Mead.
MLK and Lake Mead. Okay, middle school. I know.
Yeah, middle school, dude. And I just like I only went to 6th grade there because I was zoned for Cheyenne. So if I would have gone to say, it's just for people to reference, anybody's listening. Cheyenne is not a great school. West is extremely not a great school. It was terrible, and it was so I was definitely the minority in West, and I got picked on relentlessly for an entire. Like make it seem so bad, but it was a year. Like 6th grade year was fucking rough, bro. Like I got beat up one time because someone said the white guy fucked his sister. I was in 6th grade. I had a Pokemon T-shirt. I had a bell kit on. Like I wasn't fucking nobody's sister.
I'm not fucking nobody, bro. I don't even know what masturbation is yet. I'm still trying to catch them all. Like
it was 100% true. And yeah, so then there was a handful of incidents that happened. My parents were just like, we got to get the fuck out of here. So we moved to Henderson. And yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's good, bro. That's a good move, bro. That is a good move. Because I'm going to be honest, bro. Like, I'm not white, but I'm light-skinned. And I grew up in a dark-skinned community.
And you feel like you're not accepted?
Bro, you won't believe it. I probably have it the worst because I'm not black enough to be accepted by black people all the time. Mm-hmm. But I'm still black, so white people still see me as black.
Yeah.
So I'm right in the middle. I'm stuck in this limbo, you know? Like, who do I let accept me? Thank God. Thank God for, like, Hispanics. Thank God for Asians, you know? That fucking wanna transition to the urban culture, you know what I mean? Hispanics that use the N-word all the time are my best friends. You know what I mean? Me and Alex were roommates for a reason.
He is tight. He doesn't live like 2 doors down from you, does he?
He does.
I thought I saw his car.
No. Like, Alex lives. Shout out to Alex. That's my boy. He's going through. I don't know. We probably.
I hope he's doing all right.
We're not as cool as we used to be, but I still got love for that guy.
We all went through some shit together.
It's fucked up, bro. Honestly, I blame women. He has a woman. I have a woman. He necessarily don't like my woman. I necessarily don't like his woman. Yeah. You know, so it's a fucked up situation. Honestly, Kyler, you are probably the most neutral guy in the universe because everybody loves you and your woman.
You know what's funny? Somebody told me that to go, Kyler, you bet. I know you know where all the bodies are buried. That's what she said to me.
Why?
Because she's like, people seem to trust you and tell you shit.
I hear that. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, why would you know where bodies is buried? What you doing on your spare time, Kyler?
See, me not. No. I feel so guilty if I did some shit. Yeah.
Okay.
She's funny. Actually, I think you would really like her. She's cool as fuck. I'll try to get her on here, too. We had talked about it. Maybe we'll do like... I've got 4 mics. I mean, we could do some shit, dude. I want to get people
repeats?
together.
You do repeats?
Sure,
You'll let me come back?
Yeah, of course.
Because honestly, I hate that I haven't came here sooner, bro.
Did you like that? That tequila's not bad, right?
Yeah, this tequila's good.
Little Jose Cuervo Tradicional. Wow, one of my buddies told me about this.
If I'm being completely honest, brother, that's tequila. I didn't even know you served me tequila.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Wow. I could have sworn
still good, though.
We started with the
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Armagnac?
Armagnac, which was bomb.
It's fucking tasty.
What was the second shot? Maker's Mark?
No, it was Armagnac.
Armagnac?
So Armagnac. I got Maker's 46, though, so if you finish that, you want to work on that, you let me know.
Oh, yeah. Kyler goes hard in the paint, huh?
Yeah, man. Once I get to sipping, I've been switching it up a little bit. I know you got more stories, man. You got stories for fucking days, buddy.
Bro, honestly, I do. What do you want to hear? Ask me a question.
Okay, what is
I lived a full life at a
What's the
young age.
most promiscuous thing that happened at work that you thought that you're like it comes to mind where you're like, holy fuck, I can't believe it happened? Hey, you were there for the fucking the girl with the split tongue sucked on my finger. That was some wild shit.
I was there. I was there for the split tongue. I wasn't there at the bar. Like I said, I was always chasing booty.
It's booty.
I was always chasing booty, and your ass ain't fat enough, brother. But you got the chest. I got to throw that in there every time. Honestly, we should advertise that chest. Get a T-shirt made to where that's your fucking symbol.
I like it.
Get, like, your initials engraved and, like, make it flow.
Okay.
Pectorals, biceps, triceps, forearms, your initials.
I feel like I'm so chest heavy that I have pretty big arms, but nobody seems to notice. And then every once in a while, they'll come out.
I can see that. But,
like I was at work and I had because I usually keep a long sleeve underneath, which kind of hides it.
Right.
And then I had the short sleeve and I had it rolled up. And one of the girls was like, "Fuck, bro! Like, are those your arms?" I'm like, "Yeah."
You know, your upper body's on point, bro. Honestly, if you had abs, you'll be dangerous, bro.
Getting there, I'm like,
you'll be dangerous.
I'm
bro.
a schmunt hair away from fucking
Fuck no, I don't
six
want
pack.
you to have abs. Ashley, better hope you don't have abs. I'm here every day stealing your attention. Ashley, just take the dogs upstairs. No, I'm joking. She's gonna be like, Blue can't come over no more.
I don't know why Blue's been here 6 days a week.
It's the abs, Ash. It's the abs. I was already obsessed with the chest. That's why I can't. It's because I desire a chest so bad. It's just my genetics. My daddy probably didn't have a chest.
Do you know, like, isn't that weird? Yeah, see, that's like I was asking my mom. I'm like,
why can't I have my mama's
yoked
chest
or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, "Man, you seem normal."
She right?
Didn't like she didn't really talk about it or anything.
She didn't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. I think that whole scenario was a fucking trip, bro. You want to talk about some weird Montana shit? I don't think I've ever talked about this on the podcast. So you want to talk about some dysfunctional early on? So I was never really affected by this, but I feel like I felt the repercussions of this. Obviously, I felt the repercussions of this. I guess my biological father, when I was a baby, joined a cult in Montana. So like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, white people shit, right?
I love you. Go ahead, tell me more.
So I guess he joined a cult where they did a bunch of blow, and then they felt really like men need to be focalized, and the women need to kind of bend down and adhere to whatever the men say. And my mom is not about that life.
Right.
So my mom's half native. So, oh, fuck, dude. Natives don't like being told what to do.
Right. Fucked up.
Yeah. So, like, she already is just fucking... My mom, you don't want to start a fight with my mom because she'd just go hard. So he decides to come home one day and just like, well, I'm in a cult. You need to start doing this. You need to start doing that. I'm going to do blow and go hang out over there. So if you could just take care of that, that'd be great. And she was like, fuck you. And just dipped. And it was this huge struggle where I guess he was trying to have custody of me and then all this. And it was insane battle. Damn. And like the only time she ever wants to talk about this is when she gets fucking drunk. And then it's like, it's really hard to talk about it because she's...
It's like blotchy. You're only getting bits and parts.
Yeah, but she's like, and then she starts crying. And she's like, I was doing this and that. And then you have to do this. I'm like, fucking mom. Like, I would really love to reconvene this at a later time when you're in a better mindset. We could talk about it. But I remember the first time she told me I was, I don't know, maybe 14 years old. She has always been like, don't ever fucking try cocaine. Your biological father loved cocaine. You're going to be predisposed for cocaine. And so, yeah, it was just like I was always freaked out. And then another thing, too, right? So I was on Accutane. It was an acne medicine.
Okay.
I was on that when I was a kid. And what it's supposed to do is I think it's like a 6-month or a year cycle. You take it, and it completely wipes out all the hormones that cause acne.
Okay.
So I was on it, and so when you take it's a blister pack, comes in this little... It's got like a little paper, and then it's got the blister pack, and there is like "Don't get fucking pregnant" basically written all over it. There's like chicks with pregnant bellies and like the big circle and X. Okay. It's like, don't get fucking pregnant. Don't fucking like. She's like, you got to be very careful because this is gonna cause birth defects and it's gonna fuck up your life. Okay?
Right? Maybe gonna be retarded.
Yeah, you cannot drink when you're on this, and I think it was a ploy because I think she knew because I started early. All right, so I started drinking in 8th grade year. Like 8th grade freshman, like I started boozing, not like heavy, but I'd have some drinks, bro. Like we would, I remember getting a water bottle full of gin from some kid. I don't remember who this kid was. He was a sketchy kid, but I bought a water bottle full of like pop-off gin for him. I think I gave him $10. and I got blitzed during school. So it was just me. And so I was taking shots of gin in science class. And then dude, I got fucked up. We used to have a group with my buddy, the big guy. You like. Yeah, he's actually been on this podcast.
He's amazing.
It's fucking great, right? Helped me build this bar.
He doesn't remember. He probably doesn't remember me, but he fucking loved me. When he found out my name was Blue, and we were at Tom's Urban, he was with his lady. His lady was shorter with black hair, right? Or is he with the new lady? Did I fuck up?
No, well, short's relative because he's like 6'3".
True shit. I gotta take that kind of shit into account.
Because if she looks short to him, you're like, she's kind of short. She's still like 6 foot. I think she's 5 because I'm slightly taller. But if she put heels on, she'd make me look
same
tiny.
Height. Okay.
Yeah, I think she's 6, or I think she's 5. So I think he's 5'2".
How long has he been with this woman?
It's been for a minute.
Okay, it's probably the same one then.
Yeah.
At Tom Derby.
But he was giving you the Blue, you're my boy.
You definitely told him something. You must have hyped me up, bro, because like he accepted me as soon as he seen me.
Accepted you?
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
What? Michael Strahan Jr.?
I forgot about that story. Did we even tell that one?
I don't think we got there.
Bro, there's a couple, I got to get back to the promiscuous one. Okay, the Michael Strahan Jr., bro. I worked at Porter Subs for literally like too long. Way too long. Like I literally like worked for one franchisee and was like, you know what, you're not taking good care of me, and I'm way better than what you give me. I'm gonna go to another franchisee. I did this 3 occasions, so I worked for 4 different franchisees.
How long?
And everyone accepted me, bro. I total probably 6 or 7 years. Too long.
7 years. So what?
Was my personality? Nah, bro. Okay, I probably got those years mixed up. Before, like 18. So, like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I definitely had a 23rd birthday in that motherfucker.
It's 5 years?
Yeah, let's go 5 years.
Okay.
It sounds less
but
pathetic.
Still. It's not. I know people still work at Porter Subs.
I know, but with my personality, this is what's fucked up. If they legalized marijuana sooner, it would have been different.
You'd been fucking slanging that.
If I'm being completely honest,
you'd be the best drug dealer ever.
Bro, if I end up in a situation where I need to find work, I literally would just go work at Porter Subs and just give my best self. Because I got the most job offers at Porter Subs, bro. Like, oh my God, your personality. Give me a call. You got to pass a drug test. That ain't finna happen.
Oh, that's why you meant if legalized marijuana. I was like, gotcha.
Bro, I got an offer at Helix Electric. This is crazy because we both work for solar.
Yeah.
So the vice president of Helix Electric, his son offered me a job before solar even was like booming. They were working on it. He was like, yeah, man, here's my name. Here's my number. I remember the name to this day. I don't want to put it out there. It's
a good call. Let's
not put it out there. But he offered me a job. He said, yeah, you just got to pass the drug test. The next thing is Boulder City is really far, so you might want to carpool. But they were working on a project called Project Solar Mountain Copperfield, where they were starting the solar panels. This was like during like 2012, 2013.
Yeah, was this when Obama came out here and gave his big speech and shit?
Yeah, type of deal. Right. He was like, bro, they'll pay you $21 an hour. You just got to pass a drug test. I'm like, what kind of test is it? He was like, a hair test. Fuck. I didn't even think about it. I'm like, I ain't even gonna stop smoking weed for no fucking hair test. I threw that bitch out. I should have fucking took it serious, but I did not.
Hey, man, what
3 years later. Oh, huh?
What it coulda, shouldas.
Right? 3 years later, I find out my aunt, and when I say aunt, it's like my grandmother's best friend's kid. That's my aunt. So They grew up to, like, she's been around my family. Like, my grandmother knew her when she was like 4, 5, something like that. But she worked for Helix Electric as well. And I told her, I'm like, yeah, the vice president's son offered me a job at Porter Subs. Is this him still? She's like, bro, that is him. You should have jumped on that. Come to find out, she's making $50 an hour, bro. Dude. When I found that shit out as an electrician, as a lead for Helix Electric, I'm like, $50 an hour? She's like, yeah, I just bought me a fucking Chevy fucking Suburban
All decked out.
All decked out, bro. Just bought a house. I'm like, fuck. I'm over here worried about fucking getting the munchies and eating a bomb-ass sandwich at a discounted price. I need to get my priorities straight.
You meant work for Porta Subs.
Right? Bro, like you couldn't beat that discount. I'm like, Subway is shit. They don't slice they shit fresh.
Yeah.
I thought I was winning that Porta Subs. It was the
right.
I was deceived, bro.
They must have fucking propaganda.
It's smoky cheddar cheese. I'm going to tell you right now, smoky cheddar cheese has got to be the best thing on the whole damn planet because I was content with it. I don't really... Like, today, I'm cautious about how much dairy I take in. Uh-huh. But this smoky cheddar cheese kept me at Porta Subs, bro. Like, I'm like, you're telling me I get 50% off? And so I could get 2 feet?
I could add 3 slices. I could add 4 slices for 50 cents.
Bro, it's crazy. So, I was working at Porta Subs, bro. I was working on...
I worked at Quiznos. That was my first job.
Which one?
Hey, Quiznos Hops. The one down the street from here. It was like...
Okay. So there was a Quiznos by one of the Porta Subs I worked when I met this guy that called me Michael Strahan Jr. It was on Rancho and Charleston. It was the second Porta Subs I worked at. One of the busiest Porta Subs I worked at. This gentleman comes in. Filipino dude. Hawaiian dude. He's older. He comes in and it's during the you remember how the Rio used to have that Aloha festival?
Yeah.
And I think
it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. It's annual. Like every year, fucking bro. Hawaiians.
We talked about this. We had Joe. No, you don't know Joe. We had Joe. We had we've actually. So he's a Hawaiian dude that moved here, and it's fucking. We're in the 9th island.
That's what I was about to tell you. You got to understand. Las Vegas is the 9th island. Hawaiians fucking love Las Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
There's a clothing brand called Farmers Market. They have 2 physical locations that I'm aware of. One in Hawaii, one in Las Vegas, on Las Vegas Boulevard and Windmill. Bro, when they release a new item, it's like Jordans. It's fucking insane, bro.
Really?
They have lowriders. They have fucking tuned out JDM cars. It's like I've never seen a lowrider and JDM car in the same parking lot.
What's JDM?
Japanese domestic motors, I believe.
Okay, so like the souped up
Asian,
like
Hondas,
if you
Acuras.
Let me know.
You see
Tokyo.
Tokyo Drift,
Fast
right?
And Furious.
Yeah, that shit.
That's my closing song for when my shift is done in the service well.
Hell yeah.
I play that song
to
end the day.
Bro,
it's fucking great.
What kind of crowd are you getting in? You'll fucking kill it at Grist if you played that shit. It's right by Gimmick
Service
Republic.
well. It's just like all the fucking... all the bartender, barbacks, everybody look at me like I'm a fucking idiot. And I'm just like, if you want...
Let them fucking hate, bro. Let them fucking hate. They just mad they didn't put it on first. You gotta remember that shit. People see me out here with a hoodie on, a fucking mask and gloves, and they look at me like they're judging me. And it's like, you just mad because you ain't this safe, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
I got an 8-year-old grandma to protect.
80-year-old.
80-year-old, bro. Oh, yeah, but I'm sorry, bro.
Okay.
I keep running off.
Michael Strahan
Jr. Yeah, so I'm working at this Porta Subs on Rancho in Charleston. It's the Aloha Festival. I give my best self, bro. I have a whole spiel that I learned at Porta Subs. Like, shout out to Porta Subs. Fuck Subway. Shout out to Porta Subs. I hate to say fuck Subway because my lady actually kind of owns 2 of them. Did I tell you that?
No.
I found that out. My lady... and her husband owns a couple Subways.
And her husband.
Ain't that a motherfucker? That's fucked up to say. This is a fucked up podcast right now. Like, I'm in a committed relationship to a married woman. How fucked up is that?
Oh, I get it.
I fucking treat her like
times
gold.
Are strange, bro.
Bro, I do shit to her
when
that
the ass is fat and the titties are perky. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, time out. Let's not think that's all it's about. I'm a gentleman. She has a brain. She has a personality, and I'm
just going off of what you said.
Did I say that? Was that the?
Oh, you know what? We're gonna cut it
podcast.
up. I'm gonna cut it up later. We're just like, I'm gonna take all your words out of context and chop them together.
Right? Fuck, you have me in the doghouse for sure, bro.
She's not gonna watch this.
Right? She probably is. She fucking loves me, bro. You'll be.
She's cool as fuck.
She is.
I'm a big fan.
All right. We were all big fans, bro. Could I get a high five for making that happen?
Yeah. Air high five.
Air high five, because coronavirus is a motherfucker.
That's
and
right.
I pick my nose
Take
a
heed,
lot.
Okay? Don't judge us.
Don't judge us. If
we
you
got
pick
social
your nose
distancing.
A lot, social distancing like a motherfucker.
That's right.
Yeah. But,
Michael Strahan Jr.
Michael Strahan Jr. Oh, yeah. So I fucking learned so much at Porta Subs, bro, on how to, like, sell myself like Blue. Like, I'm not selling a 12-inch sandwich.
Right.
Fuck your turkey sandwich. You can make it at home. I'm going to sell myself. You can't buy this at home, motherfucker.
You know, dude, quick sidetrack. The first time when I worked at 16 years old, I got home, I said, Mom, let me take care of this fucking sandwich. I got this. And I put together a sandwich, and then I fed it to everybody, and I was like, how was that? And they're like, I guess it was cool. And I was like, motherfuckers.
Bro.
That's my new skill. My new skill is sandwiches. I'm a professional sandwich maker.
Bro, people that don't support you for small steps like that need to fucking jump off a cliff. Because it's those small moments that make you a fucking monument, you know? It's like good. You started as a sandwich maker and then you build a fucking bar.
Yeah. You're really proud of this bar. You're prouder of this bar than I am.
Bro, I'm proud of this bar like a motherfucker. I'm just saying, in a bar fight, this ain't breaking. You might lose a friend. The friend might lose an arm, but you ain't losing this bar. That is a beautiful thing. Like, but it's a beautiful bar. Anybody needs bar services. He doesn't have this up and running yet, but you let us know. We will show up. We have a bigger friend who will also help. We'll get this shit done stat. Like, you'll be surprised. Yeah, but this Filipino or Hawaiian dude who called me Michael Strahan Jr. would love this bar. He definitely looks like he drank. But he comes in, right, and I hit him with my best self. That's what I got to tell you. It's my best self because it's not my best porter subs. Because I smoke weed and ain't coronavirus. But I use this shit everywhere. I use it at Porter Subs, Steiner's, Tom's Urban, Ketchup, Doghouse. I used it everywhere. So the first step is they come in.
Big Chicken?
Big Chicken. I'm not at Big Chicken no more. I no call, no show.
Oh, no.
Yeah, being a fucking... Honestly, when I no call, no show, I actually wasn't doing hood rat shit. I actually was being a really great father. So, my manager, Trish, I love you. Shout out to Trish. I probably shouldn't have said her name, or Big Chicken, because Shaquille O'Neal has a lot of money. Best chicken sandwiches in the world. Fuck Chick-fil-A. You can sue me for it, but this is my opinion. Freedom of speech. Big Chicken has the best fucking chicken sandwich in the world, bro. You need to try a fucking chicken sandwich from Big Chicken. No fucking lie. I literally kept that job for the discount. Just like Porter Subs. I'm weird like that. It's like, I'm going to eat this shit. I might as well pay less. But, I remember we had a fucking meeting at Big Chicken. The last meeting I went to, she like always goes, okay, introduce yourself. Tell us your position. What do you do? We get to Bleu. It's like, my name's Bleu. I'm a bartender. I'm also a fucking hospitality associate. I hope 10 years from now I still get an employee discount. That's how I introduce myself. Like, fuck everything else. You see me once a month. What you think I'm gonna tell you? Like,
10 years from now, I hope that
I hope I get a fucking employee discount, bro. But that's how it was at Porter Subs. So I use the same thing everywhere, bro. This guy comes in. He doesn't notice until the end of the experience is where he makes this statement. I'm like, welcome to Porter Subs. How are you doing? That is a bait. That is bait. When I say, how are you doing, I'm looking for a response.
You want a response. You're soliciting a response.
Exactly. And then they respond, I'm fine. I'm okay. It's whatever. You know what I mean? I go. And then the goal is for them to be a considerate person and say, blah, blah, blah.
How are you?
How was your day?
Right.
If they say that, I got them. Hook, line, and sinker. They don't even know. I'm the happiest nigga in the world. They don't know what's about to happen. This is like when I spread white people friendly on to the fullest. Like, you fucking tell me to like babysit your house and babysit your dogs after the first week we meet off of this shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, they're like, oh, my day's whatever. How about yours? I'm like, well, shit, it's always a great time at Porter Subs. But then again, it's always a great time at Porter Subs. In the famous words of Biggie Smalls, if you don't know, now you know. That's all I say. And it works. There's been a couple times they didn't know who Biggie Smalls is. But a lot of people know that shit. If you don't know, now you know. And it's surprising.
I mean, like, you could finish that statement.
If you don't know, now you know. You got to do it like that. If you don't deliver it right, it'll go right over their head. So I hit this
Wait, you talking about the radio edit? Or you talking about the legit version of the song?
Well, PG, because you got to deliver it at Porter Subs. They might have kids.
Right. Yeah,
it's always a great time at Porter Subs. If you don't know, now you know. You don't say nigga.
I like the
Don't
like
say
the
nigga.
pause.
You can't say that. Again. You gotta stop. You gotta stop there, bro. Or they're not gonna be like,
Did you ever say it? Did you ever say it? Like, you see a guy where you're like, I can say it to you.
You best believe I did. You best believe if we had the same hue of skin,
or
if your hair looked a little nappier than mine,
close.
It had to be at least close. You had to be at least a halfie.
You're looking for the sweet spot then, huh?
Yeah.
You can't go too far in either direction.
I need a halfie. If you're a quarter, it don't count. If your lips are big and your skin is tan, but your hair is straight, I'm not gonna say it. You might be Indian. Hey, buddy, I don't know what that mean, buddy. And I'm in a fucked up situation. Well, fuck.
That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
So
you might be Indian.
He might be Indian. So I hit him with this, bro. And his instant response, bro. After I say this, he goes, "You remind me of the football player from the Subway." I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, what his name? I'm like, football player from Subway. I'm black. I got a Gap. I'm at a sandwich shop. Michael Strahan.
Did Strahan do Subway commercials?
He did, bro. Yes, Michael Strahan Jr. I'm like, this motherfucker. I'm about to fucking drop my nuts in your ice. That's what's funny. On Rancho in Charleston, if you were ever an asshole to me.
You dropped nuts in ice?
Here's the thing. The ice was in the back. The later it got, I didn't fill that bitch up. I'm too busy for that. If you came at me sideways, I was going to drop my nuts in your ice. Here's the fucked up situation. I was the most hungry during this time, bro. I had a baby on the way. I was working at 2 Porter Subs.
You got hungry for cash? You know,
I was hungry. No, hungry for cash. I'm like, I'm like, bro, I got a baby on the way. We got to get our life together. We got to stop settling. Like, we need some money. Like, let's make something happen. Stop smoking weed. My goal was to be like Floyd Mayweather, bro. I was trying to be the next Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, bro. When my ex was pregnant with my son, boxing. I was boxing, bro, and I was nice. Like, I was undefeated at first, and then I got big headed.
How many fights did you go undefeated?
Like 2 or 4, maybe. Let's say.
So you got off to a good start.
I started off to a good start. The thing is politics, bro. I got robbed a lot. You know what I mean?
Like physically? Like people stole your shit?
Nah. I would whoop their ass.
Gotcha.
I was good enough to not get robbed in real life. But politics and boxing, bro, if you kind of got to build your name, you know? And amateurs, depending on where you were at, that's if you didn't knock the motherfucker out, which is hard to do with headgear on.
Right.
The judges were going to favor whoever was from that state or whoever was from that gym. So I was robbed a lot, bro.
Boxing seems like a tough sport. Even now, I mean, there's really the deficit between people that get paid well and people that don't get paid well is huge.
You'll be surprised, bro. It's honestly, if you are going to box and you're not going to be Floyd Mayweather, the best thing you could do is put on a lot of weight.
Yeah, go heavyweight.
Go heavyweight. The journeymans that fucking fight heavyweight make bank, bro.
Really?
Because they're so big, they're getting hit with 8-ounce gloves with fucking 250 pounds coming
behind it.
So
you're seeing that shit hit.
Yeah, they get banked, bro.
250. I mean, you got to be well over 6'3".
Yeah. So journeyman is a real thing. People actually learn to lose well, which is fucked up, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I know I'm getting paid to lose this fight, but I'm gonna lose good.
Yeah, so you make it look cool.
Make it look cool. So that's a real profession in boxing. The heavyweights that do it are the best paid. They could live nice. They could live nice, bro. Yeah, but if you're gonna be my weight and be a journeyman, it's not worth it. If you're my weight, you better try to knock that motherfucker out. If you're my weight and they tell you need to lose, you knock that motherfucker out still. Like, fuck that. But the thing is, you gotta knock that motherfucker out and the next 5 niggas out after that. Because there's big money in boxing.
Right.
You gotta think about it. If we go off views, UFC has taken over, right?
Has it? Like, completely eclipsed it?
I think so. Probably not completely eclipsed it because boxing has its way of making big fights, which is good.
But I feel like it's still selective.
If you go off little fights, though, more people are inclined to watch smaller, like, UFC bouts.
I don't know anything about any martial arts. I feel like I should. Honestly,
bro, I think you'll be a great judo or jiu-jitsu artist.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, the way you're, bro, you'll be a wrestler. I'm surprised you didn't wrestle. When I looked at your physique,
31 years old, bro. I'm past my prime for doing anything physical.
You know what's good about you being 31 years old and not knowing shit? You're in a position to have the wisdom to know you don't know shit.
Yeah.
It makes you learn everything.
Fast.
The worst thing to do is to think you know something and try to learn something. Like, oh, I've done this before. I did it in high school for 3 years, and then you try to learn something. You're not gonna absorb it well. You're gonna think you know it all.
I think it'd be fun to learn. I've actually really wanted to get into some
Honestly,
MMA
bro,
type stuff.
If I'm being honest, with
I don't
this
like getting
coronavirus,
hit in the face, bro. I hate getting hit.
That's
in
what
the
I'm saying.
face.
Do jujitsu.
It just triggers me where I just want to, like, I see red.
I know how you feel. If we're being completely honest, I think that's how it starts off with anybody who boxes, at least from personal experience. When I first got hit in the face, my first reaction was like, kill this motherfucker. And I started getting hit more. It's like, bow. Oh, you hit me? Bow, bow, bow. He hit me 10 more times. I'm like, all right, that's not going to work. So it forces you to be put in a position to relax and think.
Right. Be strategic about your movements.
Bro, I'm not the fastest. I'm not the strongest. I'm strategic as fuck.
Right.
I'm a bag full of tricks. I would do the same thing 10 times in a row just to get you to fall for it the 11th time and switch it up. Yeah.
Get you comfortable saying the F word, and then as soon as you're ready, pop!
No, that would never happen. But yeah, bro, I'm having a great time here. This is a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful thing.
Are you talking about the podcast?
Yes, this
you having
podcast.
a good time?
I'm having a great time.
It's people get nervous about coming on and doing this stuff, but it's chill, right?
It's chill. I wasn't nervous. I was excited.
You were.
Was I?
Excited.
Oh, yeah, I got nervous.
No,
I was
no,
no.
You were excited.
Was I showing nervousness and I didn't notice?
No, you were telling me you were like jazzed about doing this.
Shit. Yeah.
Wow, we're good, man. Look at this. Like, it's gorgeous, right? You can have whatever you want. What do you want?
Bro, I just want more time. When you taking me off the air?
We've done a 3-hour podcast before.
No way.
So my thing is, if people are still listening, by the way, thank you for still listening. We are an hour and a half plus in right now. Thanks.
And I'm having the time of my life. If we're being honest, during this coronavirus, everybody should try to do this. If you are a server or a bartender and you know Kyler, reach out to him. If you're a server and a bartender and got a story, for sure reach out to him. If you're not shy, reach out to him. You got a personality, reach out to him. Reach out to Kyler if he doesn't reach out to you because he's a busy man. That's all I'm saying. This is a beautiful thing. And we're being honest. If he has time to have you here and I have time to be here, you can make time. Because, like, I'm just saying, I got 2 kids, an 80-year-old grandma. Everybody in my household just got laid off but me. Kyler was working 3 jobs and making time, right?
Yeah, I was at 3 gigs.
Yeah. So eat a dick if you're saying, you don't got time. Eat a fucking dick. We need to get some different personality on here. Come on, lady, come on. She has an accent.
Oh, that'd be fucking great.
We can't be together though.
I bet she's got some stories. Oh, you want her to come on? Yeah, we'll talk about it.
We can't be together.
Have your people talk to my people, and then we'll get it set up.
Okay, let's do that. If we're being honest, she actually won't be fun on here. Her accent is adorable. That's about it. I think
she had some funny stories, man.
I don't know, bro. She has funny.
She's got cool stories. So this is another one where you actually get to sit down and all right. The reason why I started this podcast was because when I would go from job to job, because I've been in plenty of different jobs.
Definitely.
And I start to it's weird because you don't. It's not a position where you're really trying. You're not trying to socially climb up, or so you get into a company and you're trying to climb the corporate ladder.
Right.
You're trying to find the next best gig, I guess, or you're trying to get into a gig where you're like comfortable and in a good spot. So you're moving from spot to spot, see where it fits, where it works out. So I've bounced around a lot, and I start talking to people, and people have fucking great stories. So I did it because I've heard so many good stories.
True.
And one of the cool stories with your girl is that she actually came to America to go work as a Mulan backup dancer.
For Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
How fucking cool is that? That's cool.
That is cool. I guess I was lying, but I was thinking more so like bartending stories. But even then, when I think about bartending stories, she has some cool ones because she worked at Hooters for a little bit.
She's funny, too. She's low-key funny.
Yeah. Do you remember Nico? The pimp that used to come into New York, and I used to point him out.
That sounds really familiar.
So Nico was at least 55 years old. Motherfucker still had hoes running through New York.
Slow feet don't eat.
Ironically, keep in mind, I used to call Victoria Ling Ling. I used to call her Ling Ling. I like Ling Ling or Fa Mulan. I had jokes, you know what I mean?
What was that from, by the way? That is a specific reference. Ling Ling.
Man, honestly, one of those, I don't know, it's one of them movies.
Sorry.
One of them movies with an Asian.
Hey, Ling Ling.
Yeah. I want to say Baby's Daddy with Method Man, Anthony Anderson, and Eddie Griffin, actually.
Hey.
Yeah, it's called Baby's Daddy. And Anthony Anderson's baby mama's family owned like a convenience store.
Ling Ling.
And her name was Ling Ling. I think they named their son Bruce Leroy in that movie. It was pretty funny.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was like he was black, she was Asian. It was funny as fuck. But yeah, there was a pimp named Nico, bro. He fucking loved Victoria. He came all the time, and she was like, yeah, he used to tip me fat when I worked at Hooters. When he found out she worked at New York, he was there every weekend.
Dude.
He tipped good. I would hook him up on the
commitment.
Henny. Bro, but here's the thing. He was working, too. He had hoes in there. It ain't really commitment when you working.
Yeah, but I mean, if you go from... Well, he's not at Hooters anymore.
True. But he had hoes walking through New York. And it was one of his regular things.
There was a lot of hoes in New York.
He just walked by one. You remember that time I called that hoe out?
Which one? Sophie Don't Eat?
I
remember you yelled at some chick from the fucking side of... We were at the patio bar
and she started walking.
At some chick.
She got her ass up and was like, motherfucker, let me go get these dollars.
She got spies.
But no, there was another
You must know Nico. Fuck.
Yeah, there was another time, bro, where the bitch was acting hella stanky. That's some slang for you. Stanky. Like, she was acting like an asshole. She was acting like a bitch. She was acting like a cunt, whatever you want to call it. But she was stanky as fuck. She sat at the bar, and I could tell what she was doing. Right. She was drinking fucking soda, bro. I'll take a Pepsi. And the motherfucker's over there getting drunk. I'm like, oh, this bitch about to rival.
Yeah.
So I fucking put her on blast. I'm like, you working right now? Stephanie was there. Stephanie was there during the time. Because I remember she was like, yeah, Blue just called this bitch out. I made that motherfucker tip like $20. I was like, help me help you, little mama. This nigga gonna know everything. He gonna get away with all his money if you don't fucking help. Tip him $20, little daddy. We got that $20 out that bitch.
I do remember that. Well, I remember you telling me about that.
And Stephanie told the story as well. You gotta get Stephanie and Steven on here.
I've tried. I've been working on it.
They're too cool?
They're
too cool?
I don't know if it's too cool or if it... Well, before it was more so, it was just like, hey, man, I've got this time window. We need to make a Thursday night work.
Okay.
So
Where's
now...
Stephanie working now?
Fuck, I know. Last I heard, she was working with her husband.
Shout out to Stephanie. We had some bad blood. It was no beef. It's just working with her was rough. But as a person, I think she was cool. She's a cool
funny.
Yeah, she was a cool person.
She's not a low-key funny person.
If we're being completely honest, too, I love my woman. Like, she is the most beautiful thing in the world to me. If I caught her a couple years sooner, I would, man, the things I would did to Stephanie. Like, if I caught her, like, how old is she right now? Because when I met her, she was, like, having back problems and shit. You know what I mean? Like, she was having back problems. She was telling me she was taking all... Tiger Balm. She like enlightened me. When you tell me about Tiger Balm, I get turned off because my grandmother uses Tiger Balm. Like I said, my grandma's 80.
So you associate that smell with old lady?
Yes.
With old Thai lady?
I grew up with that shit. Tiger Balm. And she had it down to a science.
Do you ever feel like...
we got white Tiger Balm. We got red Tiger Balm. The reason they started making white is because the red was staining the clothes. I'm like, damn, Steph, why you know so much about Tiger Balm?
Too much. Tiger Balm's fucking expensive, too.
It is, but my grandmother loves that shit.
Now, did she find a place where you can get it cheaper? Or she gets to pay full price?
She gets at a Thai market that she's been going to since I was like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Laos market, pretty much.
You want to talk about your little...
Tell me about it.
Do you want to talk about...
Promiscuous moment?
No.
I forgot about that, but we can get back to that.
No. What I was talking about is you want to talk about cooking with Yai?
Oh, cooking with Yai. It's not up yet. It's not up yet. I'm still working on it. I got a bunch of bootleg ass Snapchat footage, bro. A bunch of bootleg ass Snapchat footage. I feel like I need this shit. You know what I mean? Because my grandmother...
You don't need this shit. I mean, the Snapchat footage is what turns people into...
Okay, I hear that.
Yeah, look at the guy with the fucking hot wings. Hot ones?
Okay.
That guy he's got like 170 different episodes or
and he
something
started
like
with Snapchat?
It was
something
just
like that?
phone. All you need is a phone.
Okay.
You got a funny idea, it'll fucking bloom.
If you guys love Thai food, keep a lookout for Cooking with Yai. Yai means grandmother or elder in Thai. My grandmother is probably the funniest Asian woman I know, and she makes the best fucking Thai food. Till this day, the best fucking egg rolls. This how I know it's the best fucking egg rolls, bro. I've tested this shit against different cultures.
Yeah.
You gotta keep in mind.
How many different egg roll cultures?
Well, not egg roll cultures, but ethnic cultures. So black people. Let's start with that. I love my mama. My mama is Thai and some type of Hispanic. Don't ask me what kind. I don't know if she's Puerto Rican or Cuban. My grandmother, bless her heart, she had 2 children out of wedlock. One Puerto Rican man and one Cuban man. She don't know who was the daddy of the 2 kids she had. So I know my mother is one or the other. But she identifies
quarter, technically then, huh?
Yeah, she identifies with black, bro. She loves black.
She's as much Thai as I am native.
Right. True story, bro. But I just identify more with Thai because that's the culture I grew up in. Like my
that's fair, but that's like 90% of it anyway.
Yeah. Like my grandmother, bro. I remember like it was yesterday. She was fucking lighting incense on the Buddha and like putting apples up there and like bowing down. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? Oh, we pray our Buddha. We pray our Buddha.
I kind of like that culture though. Buddha's. What is the religion for that? Buddhism,
yeah.
I kind of like it.
I think there's multiple Buddhist cultures. Like I don't think the Chinese Buddhists and the Thai Buddhists. Same? Yeah.
So, what about Indian? Because I know Indians are really big into.
Yep, Indian Buddhist is different. And if
really,
so yeah. So what I've seen. Hold on, I think Indians is Hindu. Yeah,
I think you're right.
Or it might be both.
But don't they have Buddhism?
I think so. I think every country in Asia has some form of Buddhism. Buddha is like the predominant. Yeah, I could be wrong. I'm
not a big like Catholic or any of the predominant American religions. Sorry, I'm totally full. Yeah. I like Buddhism. Go back to all right. So your grandma, she's praying to apples.
Yeah, she used to put apples up there and incense and worship that shit. You know what I mean? So I seen a lot of that shit growing up, but my mother identifies with black. You know, like she's atheist. She don't identify with any religion, but the culture she identifies with black. She ain't gonna tell you, "Oh, I'm black." But I remember like her lying ass, "You lying sack of shit, mother. You, I love you to hell and back, but you're a lying sack of shit." I remember eavesdropping on her. She was talking on the phone, and you know what I mean. It's like the honeymoon phase. You trying to sell yourself, like, am I worth keeping? She told this motherfucker she was Thai and Jamaican. I'm like, mama.
Not even close.
What the fuck? What part of you is fucking Jamaican? Like, what part of you Jamaican? The music you listen to? The fucking dashiki you bought? Like, you ain't Jamaican, woman. So when I heard that shit, my mama lost all credibility at that age. I'm like, I ain't never gonna believe shit she say ever again. To this day, I still don't believe nothing she say. I still question everything. You got to do that. Are you sure? Where you hear that from? Okay, let me see a link. Send it to me. Is it .org or .com? Okay, .gov? Okay, that's reputable. She hates me. She barely talks to me nowadays. It ain't worth it. She's like, this motherfucker gonna run me through the fucking grinder.
He's not gonna let me get away with shit.
Bro. But yeah, bro, let's go back to the promiscuous moment. We brought that up ages ago. You were asking me, what's the most, did you say promiscuous moment I had at a bar?
Yeah.
At New York? Where were we talking?
Oh, you want to talk about this particular one, or do you have better ones?
Most promiscuous?
I don't know, just tell me about some freaky shit.
I had multiple, bro. I had multiple. I said mobile because the first one was in the car.
Oh.
First one was in the car.
Okay. How did that happen?
I ain't gonna say her name.
Okay.
She was amazing.
Let's call her Jessica.
Jessica was the first girl I was involved with at Tom's Urban.
Ooh, okay.
Jessica was the first woman I was involved with at Tom's Urban. What was
so cool? You keep her name a secret, but you're like, I'll tell you exactly where she worked. I'll give you the dates between when she got hired and when she got let go.
Real shit. I'll tell you why she got let go. They gonna know automatically when I say that. But Jessica, yeah. So she fucking was like the first real relationship after I separated from the mother of my children. So it was actually a very serious relationship for me. It's like, all right, let's try this again. Let's take someone serious. Because before her, I was just running through pussy. It's like, I'm single. Right. If you going to let me fuck, I'm going to fuck you and keep it pushing.
Right.
Like, if you going to let me fuck you without getting your name, it's happening.
Right.
If you're going to let me fuck you without taking you on a date, it's happening.
Hey, man, let's call it.
Don't hold me accountable for, like, why I don't call you back, bitch. Did you tell me to save your name? No, you just gave me your number. I don't know how to fuck it. Girl from Chick-fil-A. How the fuck do I remember that? You were one of them bitches. I got 3 numbers that day.
Picture.
Right? Send me a picture of your ass or your pussy. It still ain't gonna help. But yeah, so this girl, Jessica, was my first real relationship after I separated from the mother of my children. She was very new to life. Very new to life. I was the first black guy she's been with, which matters. That's the thing.
So do you feel like that helps you?
No.
You don't feel like that's it? Because
it depends.
I want to say, like, you've got that card to play.
I do.
Where you've got that, look at me, I'm not that intimidating. Yeah. I'm not the guy you were telling me about that lived in your old town who looks scary. Mm-hmm. I'm not scary. But if you're, mad at your dad or whatever the deal is, you want to get out of the norm.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
Oh, yeah, bro. I'm horrible because I'm strategic as fuck. I'll play that. I'll take everything into account.
Play that card like Subway.
I'm like, hold up. You ain't never been with a black guy? Okay. So you definitely got to try me. I'm like a good transition. You got to stop here before you actually go to black. You know what I mean? Like,
test the waters.
If you don't like this, you ain't going to like that. I can assure you. You know what I mean? That's
the snorkeling to deep sea diving.
Right?
Hey, if you like snorkeling, then you're gonna like deep sea diving. But you should probably try snorkeling first.
Definitely. And it's funny because I actually.
All right, that's what I was trying to get at. Because I felt it. You know when it gets too awkward? I felt like it got like awkward for a second. Because I'm just trying to put myself in your shoes. You know
No, I definitely used it, bro. I definitely used it. Trust me. You know I'm a smart guy. I even used it with my current girlfriend who has been with the black guy.
Aha.
How do you think I made that happen?
How did that work? Yeah, I'd like to know.
So I explained it. It's like, I go out my way for you. Like, you know what I mean? You're digging me. Your last boyfriend didn't do what you wanted him to. It was the first black guy you tried. Honestly, at some point you're going to want to go back to white men. But you can't just jump back to white men. You need a smooth transition because, as you see, you just jumped to black men. So you got to stop here first before you get back to your roots.
Too much of an adjustment.
Yeah, like take it a step at a time, baby. If you don't like this, you ain't going to like that.
You got to purge nitrogen when you're coming up from that deep sea dive. Otherwise, you're going to get the bends.
You're going to get the bends, boo. Whole body going to blow up. That's what that is, right?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, the bends is, yeah.
When your body blows up?
When you get too much nitrogen in your blood from a deep sea dive, yeah, and then you could die.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm glad that you got that. You must watch a bunch of documentaries like I do.
Oh, definitely. Bro, yeah, it's a secret. I like to do a lot of nerdy shit. I need conversations at the bar, bro. Like what bartenders need to realize in this valley, the more you know, the more you'll make.
Absolutely.
They don't get that. If you watch sports, you got something to talk about. Here's a new thing, bro, which don't fucking judge me. I got 2 kids. Drag, bro. Drag. Gay men tip good as fuck.
I've talked about this, and I actually almost went and interviewed for a new gay bar that was opening downtown.
If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, brother, I think you should definitely go, and I will support you. I will support you because I want to kick back. I want to kick back. I'm like, bro, if I bring people here,
are you trying to pimp me out?
I'm not gonna pimp you out. You too smart for that. You'll be one of those modern day hoes that knows not to get a pimp, just get a Snapchat premium or a fans only page.
Fans only,
bro. The fans only page and the fucking Snapchat premium has fucked up the game for pimps, bro. Pimps are out here struggling, bro. These bitches out here getting smart.
Hey,
they're like, why would I pay you to manage my money, motherfucker? It's direct deposit, PayPal, Cash App.
Dude, yeah.
It's sick.
Think about it. You want an extra $100, actually probably a few $100. If you're a hot chick, you probably get an extra few $100 easy. You can make that in a night. Be like, I'm going to go tease a bunch of motherfuckers, get them to tip me, show a little pussy, boom, $300.
My mother's lucky I wasn't born a woman. With my
That's what I said too,
bro. With my business savvy and my loose like morals,
like,
bro, I'm about to fight, bro. Bro, I'm talking shit about these women robbing guys. You know, you hoes aren't good for. I'll probably do the same thing.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna provide more. You know what I mean? I actually knew a hoe bitch. I ain't gonna say her name. I ain't gonna say what strip club she worked at, but she was a hustler, bro. Like till this day, when I think of if I was a hoe, I would be her.
Yeah, you idolize this hoe.
She paid $20,000 to not get deported.
Oh.
So she was about to get deported because she got caught for hoe shit multiple times. She paid somebody I know $20,000 to marry her.
It said hoe shit.
Hoe shit. That's what it was. It was, bitch, we caught you 4 or 5 times trying to be a hoe. I don't know how it looks on paper, but
you're right. It just says hoe shit, yes or no.
Yes. How would you say that? How would it look? Intent to distribute pussy.
Oh, dude, I'm sure there's tons of stuff. Intent to
distribute pussy. You got to think about
That's
it.
That's a drug charge that you just switch drugs with pussy.
Yeah. What would you say?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure there's a ton of different.
Is there a scale? Verbiage. Like, do you got to get caught with a scale for them to charge you with that? A scale. Like, when you get caught with intent to distribute, you usually got to get caught with multiple baggies.
Well, because you can't. Well, I think it just meant for like drugs. I think
intent to distribute.
I think it means just weight overall is what they judge drugs on. So your sheer volume,
right?
But you can't have a sheer volume of pussy. I mean, like pussy.
But here's the thing: if you have a small volume with baggies and scales, they hit you with intent to distribute.
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know people. What. I'm sure there's all that shit. I'm sure that they're like with.
So we gotta find out how they measure pussy. How many thongs you got just sitting in your trunk? How many pairs of heels?
She had just 5 condoms, contraceptives. I feel like, like, what's the checklist for pussy?
Oh my god! But
man, we should get a hoe on here. If we'll get a hoe on here, we gotta
get a hoe on here.
We gotta get because that'd be better. Because I'm gonna feel awkward. Because
bro, if I get a hoe on here with me, she gonna beat my ass. She's gonna be like, bro, you're being too honest. Like, come on, sugarcoat that shit.
Stop ruining my business.
Yeah, like you put me on blast and shit.
I'm checking all the hoe shit boxes.
Check this out.
Now.
I'm not putting you on blast. At the end of the day, I support top dollar hoe bitches. If you go to a strip club, too. Yeah, if you go to a strip club and actually work to find your clientele, I support you. But if you just walk in trying to capitalize on a drunk motherfucker on the strip, fuck you and eat a dick. Eat an AIDS dick. Fuck that. In 2020, eat a coronavirus dick. Because that's just fucking up everything.
Eat a corona dick.
People ain't even scared of AIDS, bro. People is wearing fucking medical masks and fucking without condoms. What the fuck is wrong with us?
Yeah.
It's like...
it's today's age, man.
Coronavirus, AIDS, what's worse?
I've seen the memes, and we're not trying to completely eradicate it. We're just trying to flatten that little...
Yeah, we're trying to flatten it. At the end of the day, we know we got to wipe out some people with this virus.
Yeah,
people
unfortunately,
we just don't want to wipe out too many people because we need...
Too quickly.
We need people at Starbucks. We need people to build shit. We need people to finish the taxes. We need fucking... nurses, doctors, and bankers.
I feel bad about, like, it does suck. Like, the old people are the ones that are affected by it.
That really does suck.
It does, but at the same time, it's like, man, I got, like, my parents, my grandmother, she was roaming around. I'm like, Grandma.
With the rolling farts. Farts just fall out her ass.
She's got the fucking machine gun.
Bro.
Beep, 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 beep,
I remember you were the first person that told me that. And then I just realized literally probably like 3 days ago that my grandmother has the rolling farts. Me and my lady was sitting there. And that's how I knew it, because she didn't give a fuck that my lady was sitting there. She walks right past me and she's telling me something. While she's telling me something, each step is like... I'm like, really? You gonna just fart by me?
She can't control it, bro.
All she does is chuckle and hit me in the shoulder. Shut up. That's all she hits me with. Like, really? You want me to, like, I got no control. That's all I could give you. Get over it.
Yeah, like, sorry. That's it, dude.
The way
every once in a while, my grandma would be like, excuse me. And that's it. But at the same time, it's like, you just gotta giggle. And you can't not giggle. Come on, dude. When grandma hits you with those beep, 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 beep.
Right, you chuckle.
They're not... Just chuckle, is that more manly than giggle? I like giggle.
It's more masculine?
Yeah.
Chuckle sounds like a bitch, huh?
No. Chuckle sounds better than giggle.
Chuckle sounds better than giggle?
Yeah. I feel like little kids
Chuck's
giggle.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah, like Chuck. Chuck
and
Norris.
there's grown-ass men named Chuck. Exactly. Chuck Norris is compared to Superman.
Chuck Norris ain't giggling.
They compare Chuck Norris to Superman, Bruce Lee, everything. Chuck Norris fought Bruce Lee, right?
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, that motherfucker's a legend.
He is.
I don't know much about Chuck Norris, but my grandmother loved Walker, Texas Ranger when I was a child. I remember watching that shit. My grandmother fucking loved Chuck Norris, and this motherfucker was kicking everybody in their face.
Yeah.
But let's be real, he ain't whooping no Bruce Lee's ass.
I don't know, man. He was a legit dude.
I don't want to get it.
Yeah, he was like legit.
More legit than Steven Seagal?
Absolutely.
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Maybe not.
That
Jean-Claude, but he's fucking gnarly.
Bro, that motherfucker does the splits in every movie.
Definitely not GSP. That motherfucker's legit.
Who's GSP?
Legit. George St. Pierre.
Well, bro, that's a motherfucker an MMA fighter.
That guy's a fucking monster.
I feel like a retard that I actually asked you.
Okay, so we had a GSP fight here one time. My mom was hammered. I take it back. I just like saying hammered drunk because I think it sounds really fun. It sounds like Talladega Nights where I was hammered drunk.
Yeah.
But my mom had a few drinks and we watched the GSP fight. I don't know who he fought, but he was fighting someone. This was like in his heyday. It was like one of the premier fights before he stopped.
Like Matt Serra or Matt Hughes or some shit.
Dude,
BJ Penn.
Maybe BJ. Okay. Maybe. But we were over here. I think we were over here. So this would have been 5-ish years ago. Anywho, the big GSP fight, and my mom got a little tipsy and just kept going, GSP! 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 And the entire fight, like, he was going, GSP! GSP!
Oh, she thought his last name was like Bobby or something?
No, she just wanted GSP to win. So she was just chanting it, GSP, in a really high-pitched voice. That maybe I didn't convey that as funny as
it sounded like you were saying B. It sounded like you said GSB. I was about to say, she was that drunk?
No.
She was fucking up his name?
She was all about George St. Pierre, man.
To this
that
day,
guy's
she
a
still
freaking
fucking
freak
loves
of
him?
nature. He was in Captain America.
He was. That's how you know he was badass.
Dude, and he looked good in that. That was fucking dope.
I think he was in a couple other movies, right?
If he was, I didn't see him.
Like the Expendables or some shit?
Maybe.
Or was that... There was some MMA,
No,
like
that was,
Rampage Jackson.
that was, what's his
Randy
ass?
Couture.
Yeah, both of those guys. But I think both of those
Randy
guys.
Ronda Rousey.
She might have been too. But Homeboy was in there from... He was the bad guy. The guy we were just talking about.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Dude.
Bro, the first movie I seen of Jean-Claude Van Damme was Double Take. You
Yeah.
remember that?
No, I don't remember
With
any
fucking Sean Connery?
I don't remember any of his movies. I never watched any of them. I just skipped. I missed the boat on that.
Can we pull that up on your phone or something?
Yeah.
Look up Double Take to see if Sean Connery is in there. Because I'm thinking, like, at that age, bro, Sean Connery was pretty badass too, bro.
Yeah, Sean Connery was dope.
Like, he doesn't make movies no more.
He's fucking 90-something years old.
What the fuck? Oh.
What was that?
They just knocked over your camera. You want me to pick that up?
Yeah. Here, let's wrap it up. We're at 2 hours. 2 hours sounds fair.
That sounds fair, brother.
Wait.
They like, get this motherfucker out.
All right. Let's look at that camera over there. Hey, that camera. No, up, that one. Yeah, the little guy. Hey, it's been Gone Too Far from Behind the Bar.
From Behind the Bar.
Thank you so much for watching or listening. Thank you. We're going to get more. We're going to do another one with Blue. We're going to have a good time.
We got to get some hoe bitches on here.
We're going to get some...
Hoe bitches or strippers. Let's go to Chicas Bonitas and recruit. It's going to be a great time.
We're going to get some good, well-spoken hoe bitches up in here. And
Perspective.
Talk about yeah, that's I like it.
Can you imagine?
Oh,
they tell you about the
life
days
experiences.
And nights. Yeah.
Fucking wild, bro.
In the morning, they're making Similac bottles. In the nighttime, they're fucking strolling and slow feet, not eat. You know what I mean? Like, not eating and shit.
That'd be it. All right. Hey, thank you so much for listening. Sorry we're missing Chase. We love him. Hey, stay safe out there with this whole virus shit. And if you're listening in the future and this virus shit's blown over, then, man, we knew this shit was weak. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you.
You're all beautiful.
Beautiful.
Pleasure to be here, Chase.
We want to take
the second one.
We want to take off your teeth with our pants. I mean, we want to take your pants off with our teeth. Hey, thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Gone Gone too far from behind the bar. Gone too far from behind